Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
It's Thursday, Albuquerque. You know what that means.
I believe I have a fair idea. I got a 50-50 shot at this, Fred.
This is our second week in a row where we didn't have to put up with Thursday Night Football, and it feels just as good as the first one.
Is there wrestling today? Does it free up your schedule to watch another day of wrestling this week?
Do you, for some misinterpreted reason, believe that I ever took time on Thursday night to watch Thursday Night Football? Do you believe that was ever part of my daily function and existence, not just as a sports talk radio show host, but as a human being on this planet? Do you believe I ever did that one time? Do you think I ever one time went to the boys and said, boys, we're one day post hump day homies? Do you think I ever one time said, hey, let's make some time and watch the Thursday Night Football game? Do you think I ever did that once?
Yes, you did.
Did not.
Literally once.
For money, maybe.
Once that I know of.
Well, what game was it?
The Packers game on Thursday.
That was you.
At Howie's.
Yeah, for money.
Still once. One more time, and then zero, you liar.
The only time that football matters to me is when someone is paying me to say that football matters to me. I look at these wild card games this weekend, and
Which
I'm like,
is right now. We're a minute into
we're
it.
a minute in.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Half of these games this weekend. Steph Griffin with us because Robert don't care. Steph, what's up? Turn your mic on, girl. Be a part of the show. What are you doing? You want to be on camera too? Just shaking your head. No.
I think I'm good. Thank you, though.
It's good radio.
Invite.
Steph Griffin joining us today. Thank you so much, Steph, for making time in your schedule for us.
Steph, do you miss Thursday Night Football already?
You know, I'd have to agree. I never watched it.
No.
Not
No
even
one.
the Thursday that the Packers were playing and we're at Howie's? Not even that one?
Did you watch that one?
No. Okay, so I guess I would lie maybe if I did like a Lobo talk or something and it was in the background and I just like looked, but never. Yeah. If you asked me who ever played on any time, no, I don't know.
Also, I was thinking about that Thursday night game you were just talking about. I wasn't even there that day.
Oh, you weren't?
No, it was just you and Robert. My thing stands. Also, this.
You know who else was there?
Who's that?
A bunch of the Thursday Thoughties.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're doing. I see what you're doing
Uh-huh.
now. Okay. So inbox the program at Talk ABQ on Instagram. Because Van has, and I don't hate this, because traditionally throughout the course of this professional relationship we've had in this program, you've had some terrible marketing ideas. Like basically everything you brought to the table, not only has been bad, it's been laughably bad.
My
But
midsummer cheese delivery service didn't go great.
That was weird.
Yeah. It was a bad idea.
Yeah.
It was a bad plan.
Cannot ice pack that.
No.
Not in the summer.
Mm-mm.
But your Hump Day Homie t-shirts from yesterday and your Thursday Thoughties, is that
Thoughties.
These are two very good themed shirts.
The word thought
Yeah.
started off with a negative connotation.
Before you finish this thought,
Uh-huh.
Lobo Talk next Wednesday, boys. That's 7 to 8 p.m. right
That's
here.
exciting.
So if you are catching Lobo Talks, you can do that with Steph Griffin next Wednesday. That is a 7 o'clock Lobo Talk start.
Yeah, Thoughties started off with a negative connotation and it kind of morphed into a fun, complimentary kind of modern girl thing.
The greatest thoughtie I think of all time is Socrates. And then I don't know after that. It's probably, there's a list. Pluto, I guess, would be on that list.
Steph,
Aristotle.
you want to come in during the commercial break and explain to Fred what's going on here?
Real life experiences only. Griff, do you want to do that?
Sure.
We're going to have to print a lot more Hump Day Homies than Thursday Thoughty shirts.
No, we're not. If Griff comes in here and starts telling us about her 20s, like
What?
that's a
Oh
whole
my
nother
goodness.
line.
I can't I can't remember our demographic numbers from last quarter,
I have them right here. What's up?
but I think we're 81% dudes. Is that right?
It's skewed significantly
Yeah.
8-2.
Yeah.
But like our lady listeners,
But for real, since we started, our lady listener numbers have grown and grown and grown.
there's a
every
lot.
quarter. Every quarter.
Where are our lady list? It's not a Women Crush Wednesday today, but next Wednesday it is.
Thursday thoughties.
so-
We can't erase the hump day homies.
Oh, you're right.
We're changing to
So
Thursday
today's
thoughties.
the Thursday thoughtie. 505-246-0610.
Any of our Thursday thoughties.
Yeah, send
Got
out
some
a
hot takes.
text the program.
Give us a buzz.
You could call too, I guess, but just text the program. Also, if it's getting real risque, it's at Talk ABQ on the Instagram. You send whatever you want. We won't tell. Our lady listeners, they're crazy passionate about the program. Like when
You're
we
not
go
wrong.
when we go anywhere and lady listeners there, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a night.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
I know it's about to be a night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to apologize to someone. Just like yesterday when I was naming off my favorite friends of the show, and a lot of people didn't make the list.
Because you only said one.
I only had one. I only want friends
you're-
of the show who called to talk to me about pro wrestling.
Your friend of the show Rushmore is the exact same as Donald Trump's presidential Rushmore.
What's that?
It's the same dude 4 times.
That's not a real thing.
Trump's is Trump, 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 Trump. And then yours is mailman, 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 mailman.
What about Wayne 1 and Wayne 2? My favorite thing about the friends of the show Wayne is neither of them
They
knows
have-
which one is 1 and which one is 2.
They have
I don't. Do you know which one is one? And
Oh,
which
I
one's
do.
two?
Oh,
Okay.
I definitely know.
the Waynes have a statue in the other Dakota.
If we were to do a list
Hey Steph,
Yes.
ask me which Dakota Rushmore's in.
from the live chat, can't believe you're
Which-
leaving. Oh, go ahead.
Which
Griff.
Dakota is Mount Rushmore in?
Well, I know that one.
North.
That's incorrect. It's Southern.
Oh, come on. Add a 50-50 shot at this.
So Southern Dakota
West?
is insanely beautiful.
Okay.
Mount Rushmore,
Okay.
Crazy Horse,
Okay.
the Black Hills,
Ooh.
Wall Drug.
It's 2023. They're just the hills now.
No, you should see them.
Okay.
They're insanely cool. Also from the live chat, sorry to friend of the show, David. You don't call me about pro wrestling.
DWC, you are definitely on my Rushmore of friends of the show.
Run DWC.
So is anyone else who comments by the end of this segment.
trying to get a Thursday Thoughty shirt.
On one of your shirts, you guys should do your faces, all three of you, like the Mount Rushmore.
Okay, write this down.
Ooh.
And also Griffin, we're putting on there too because we need 4 people on this. Griffin, you want your face on a shirt?
I'll be the unfinished
Yeah.
Crazy Horse
Oh,
one.
I like it.
That's strong work.
You want it
Yes.
with your old glasses or your new ones?
Old.
Yeah, those old ones were sweet. These are nice too, though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they look nice. Got a good program today. Terrence Mathis will join us at 5:00. Let's go on that.
Yeah. Lobo legend.
Well, now just college legend, NCAA legend. He's going to be inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. So that will be a very good little sit down with he. What are you laughing about?
Friend of the show, OG Craig. Short response there. He just says, whatever.
Taking it personally.
Yep.
So we're gonna come with 5 daily themed shirts. That's what we decided.
Mhm.
So we're gonna get 5 daily themed shirts. We don't have a Monday one yet.
Yeah, we
don't
do.
have it. Okay,
Yeah, we sure do.
what is that one?
Rage at the Page with the Monday Maniacs.
Okay, Monday Maniacs.
Duh.
So do we have a Tuesday one?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, we have a Wednesday one, which is the what?
The Hump Day Homies.
All right, we have the Thursday one, which is the
Thursday Thoughties.
okay. Then we don't have a Friday one.
Okay, we need Tuesday, Friday.
And we need a Tuesday and a Friday T-shirt. And I think the design of these should be like an Animal House, where he just has the shirt that says college.
Yes,
Just do the exact same.
that's
thing.
my vision exactly.
I don't hate that at all.
Do you guys like The Cure?
Well, obviously,
Okay.
we're very
Because like
emotional.
for Friday, it could be like Friday, I'm in love.
That's already a thing. That's not a.
Okay.
It's not
Oh,
a
you have
thing
to
we
make
do.
your own.
What you're describing is copyright
Yeah.
infringement.
But Griffin, if you want a Cure T-shirt, feel free to get one. I have a shirt that just says "dude" across the front for like reasons that don't necessarily have to make this radio show.
Mhm.
Dude.
It just says "dude" on it. I wear it never, except for like very hyper specific situations where I know people will understand what it means. We could go we could go just like that simple, just only word. And I hate shirts with sentences.
It's too much.
It's too much.
No one
Yeah.
wants to read your body.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
My someone went somewhere and they bought for me because I was born in this month.
I've already walked away.
Yeah.
I'm already gone.
You know exactly.
I'm gone halfway through that.
But don't mess with them because they have a kind heart and a hard body or something. And you're like,
But if I see Thursday thoughties,
yeah.
I'm like,
That's
that's what's up.
a good one though.
Now
It's
what if
hard to top?
what if on the front we put the day of the week and then on the back we put the other thing? So if on the front we put hump day and then on the back we put homie. On the front we put Thursday and on the back we put thoughty.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
Because then
But
there's
but people are going to get dizzy all the time when people have to spin them around. Like, what's on the back?
Well,
And
that's
they got to
what-
keep turning. And then the other guy on the other side of them said, "Hey, turn around again. Let me see the front."
that's what
And
Griffin
then he
wants.
just spins around, and we got
Because Griffin's like, you spin me right round, baby. Oh, that's not the Cure.
Not The Cure.
Not the Cure.
Not The Cure.
No.
Thought that was it. I love figs.
Oh, that's Friday Fig Boys.
Oh, it's not terrible.
It's
Friday
not bad.
Fig
That's a medalist. I don't know if that's going to win though.
No, we'll get it.
Okay,
That's not it.
I'll make one just for him though.
Weekend Eve. Is that a thing? Does that exist? We talk a lot about the quarterback situation going on in Las Vegas today. A little bit of Major League Baseball talk as we'll touch on Trevor Bauer. That will be good. Quarterback carousel, a little bit. Some weird off the field stuff in the NFL that is a negative. Some very good off the field stuff in the NFL that is a positive. Terrence Mathis, who joins us, that will be excellent. We'll spend the final hour of the program wrapping up the wild card, and we're going to sneak a varsity in there somewhere. So we'll preview the wild card at length. You and I are not here tomorrow. You and I are in beautiful and historic Las Vegas, New Mexico, as the New Mexico Highlands Cowgirls and Cowboys play doubleheader basketball against Black Hills, located in what state?
South?
South.
Thank you.
South.
Thank you. South Dakota. So
West Dakota.
take me home to Rapid City or Spearfish. What?
How do you know all these cities there?
Doc, I've been all over this country. I've been everywhere, man.
Go ahead. I'll let you do it.
Nope.
You can have this one. Take it.
Just booked a trip to my final state. This is a little personal thing. It has nothing to do with the show. It's not even really part of the work. But so NCAA wraps up May 28th. That's track and field. It's done May 28th. May 29th, your boy's getting on a plane. I'm going to Seattle. I'm catching a cruise. I'm going to Alaska.
That's exciting.
I've never been to Alaska. I'm not taking any work with me. I'm just disappearing to hit my 50th state May 29th. Put it on the list.
That's really exciting.
Isn't that a cool thing?
Okay, let's make a shirt about that too.
What?
But just for you, though. Just for you.
Just a May 29th shirt?
Yeah.
Griff, when me and Van went to Hawaii, we made Hawaii 505 shirts.
Ooh, that's
They were like
cool.
Hawaii 50 shirts, but we just threw another 5 on there. They look pretty good.
I'm pretty sure I have it still.
Those people we went with, we don't hang out with them anymore, but we still have those shirts. So the memories exist.
Took pictures.
Whole thing.
I still have some sea glass.
I believe they're called seagulls. What do
No,
you?
I did not steal a seagull.
Oh,
The sea glass that you use for jewelry. You didn't see me like a caffeinated crow out on the beach just looking around for sea glass? You don't remember that?
Is sea glass just a broken bottle that's been weathered?
It's the
Right,
broken
that's
bottle
been
that's been in the
buried.
ocean for decades.
That's
and
so
it smooths out and
that's
looks like
so
a jewel.
stupid.
And he's all out there picking them up.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a beautiful sack of sea glass
We-
that I pilfered from the lovely people of Hawaii.
You keep saying beautiful sack of sea glass, but what me and Griffin are hearing is a garbage bag of trash.
Yes, but it's my special crow trash.
Is this like wreckage off the Titanic or is this like Bud Light bottles?
Could be. Could be it. Could be either.
I don't like this. This is a bad play.
Play.
You're not going to do it. What are you going to make a mosaic out of it?
A little table,
Yeah, like
a little side.
you're
coffee
making
table.
dollhouse tables.
Hold on, Griff. You're on to something. I've been thinking about this one. Like an end table
Yeah.
with all my Hawaiian crow glass.
So when you said sack, I was thinking like a palm's worth. Like you're talking about like diorama glass.
I have about I have a palm and a half. I have a palm and a half's worth of sea glass.
Oh, you can make like a coaster.
I was gonna make jewelry for my family.
But
Okay,
didn't you
note
realize?
to self: find sea glass.
No, note to self: don't offer garbage to your loved ones and call it a gift.
it's weathered garbage.
Weathered garbage. Thank
Griffin.
you very much.
We have just too many good T-shirt
Griffin,
names here.
unrelated to the program, what's your ring size?
I would say probably a 7.
Can you do that? Can you make a 7 for Griffin with a little piece of garbage on it?
Of course I can.
I think
It's
she would really
beautiful.
appreciate.
I'll give you a matching pendant.
Yeah, which finger are you
It's
gonna
gonna
put?
be like that aluminum foil when you were like a kid and you'd make those rings, and he's just gonna. Put
Why
it
are
in.
you pantomiming your wedding ring finger? Like you could have picked any finger. You have 10 of them to choose from, and you went with the one for
Well,
holy matrimony.
Technically, I have 9 3/4
All right.
of them, but
More stories to come from Griffin whenever we
Oh
get
my
back.
goodness.
It's 2 Men On live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We, of course, started our days at the YMCA Central New Mexico. We spent our lunches, boys, over the 6-6 Diner. I became a liar today when I didn't go to the 6-6 Diner for lunch.
What?
I had full intention. I got caught up. I had a big project I'm working on. I'm still working on it. I'm going to make it over the 6-6 Diner. I'm gonna pay one forward the next time I go. That's my play.
Okay, that's very nice.
And that's
of
going to
you.
be my move. That's how I'm going to make it up to them. So I will definitely do that. Don't forget at all, very much, please, to drink Teller vodka. And I could not be more stringent upon this. We all lied. 12 days ago, we all lied.
Oh no, what happened?
We said, we're going to drink less. That was a fabulous lie that we all told to ourselves and others.
Wait, hold on. I still got a couple days.
Of what?
Drinking less.
You may have
Until
lost
I drink less. Excuse me.
Yes. Okay. That makes
Yeah.
far more sense.
Strike that, reverse it.
Don't forget, next Monday, your boys are at Howie Sports page for Wild Card Football. It should be a good wrap up to the weekend. And
Oh.
Van, you got an exciting announcement. We're bringing back one of the day oneers to the show.
That's right. Evolve Strong
Let's
Fitness
go.
back in the house, baby.
They-
If you've been OG friends of the show, you know we do Sober October every year. but
Traditionally, we
but-
had
Sober October last year, we were just too busy. We were quadruple booked.
Griffin.
Also, the Astros were in the World
That's
Series.
what it was.
Let's give you the real reason. So, your boy right here, who is working on a nice little dad bod, myself and the friends at Evolve Strong are going to get rid of this dad bod as Van is participating in the Rise of the Phoenix exercise program, a 13-week program culminating in a wonderful banquet, party, and presentation. It's basically a fitness competition.
Starting Saturday, January the 14th at 10 a.m., you can register now. And I mean, there's a cost to register, but I'm telling you, it's insanely worth it.
They guarantee
They guarantee.
5 inches off your waist. And I told them that guarantee does not apply to me, because if they were 5 inches off my waist, I would be very much deceased.
Is it Christine Conlon and Nancy McKinnon again?
Of course it is.
All right, let's go.
Killers, baby.
Let's go.
Our boy CJ Chavez, of course, Mr. Everything at Evolve Strong Fitness.
Check them
Had a
out.
lovely conversation with him today. He's really excited.
He's crazy cool. So what it is, Griffin, is we go and we do the classes, we do the workouts and stuff. I'm the hot yoga guy. I like the hot yoga over there.
Same.
It's the instructors. He's super hot. So I go over there, work out, enjoy the crap out of that thing. But what's fun about this is at the end, there's like a show. Like you go up and you do
Correct.
you do the posing, you do the
Yes.
whole thing, and it's produced really well. There's a fun like celebratory like dinner,
Yeah.
like whole thing. So the 2023 Rise of the Phoenix Fitness Challenge.
Boys will be helping with that too.
And it's all inclusive pricing as well. So it's like once you're in, this is the thing. 12-week minimum program, 3 workout sessions weekly, 3 measurements weekly. That's new, Van. That's brand new to the thing. The posing clinics, obviously the nutrition guide, everything kind of goes along with that. Obviously I'm a big YMCA guy. I hoop every day. I lift the weights. I like playing. This is a different fun.
Oh, it's way different.
It's a different fun.
No, this is different. Yeah. I know we have a non-compete clause, of course, with all the friends of the show, our partners and sponsors out in the community.
Oh, do we?
But these are two wildly different.
They'll break down the value for it for you if you like, but check out evolvestrong.com, EVOLV strong.com. Thank you to CJ and his team for returning to the program, and we will do our best. I'm sure we'll get the program out there at some point.
Oh, we're going to get them out there. We're going to get them on here. We're going to do all kinds of cool stuff. This is just breaking news today.
From the live chat, Griff, I know we have to go to the break. Van is receiving a lot of support on this sea glass thing, so we're going to start. We have to start editing through this live chat. I don't like that. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The Albuquerque Journal and Business Outlook, when you need local answers. The most reliable and in-depth information about health, safety, jobs, taxes, crime, energy, transportation, or government. Get the answers. Subscribe at abqjournal.com.
Crash cleanup right now northbound on I-25 as you approach Paseo. It's actually at San Antonio, and the right lane right now is closed. We're seeing quite a bit of backups going all the way back to Candelaria. Be real careful headed through there right now. Southbound on I-25 also moving slow. You're going to see those slowdowns started as soon as they last until Montgomery.
Taco Bell has $2 grilled chicken burritos that come in 2 bold flavors, Chipotle Ranch and Salsa Verde. They're bursting with grilled chicken and delicious sauces. Get your $2 grilled chicken burrito at participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only, while supplies last. Price and participation vary. Tax extra.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The only thing better than high quality is Golden Pride. Because when you take pride in doing something you love, you are sure to deliver the best quality in anything you do. That is why Golden Pride has been delivering some of the best barbecue, chicken, and ribs since 1972. And to top it off, they are also known for their award-winning burritos for the best tasting in town. With the variety they have, you are sure to taste the new Mexican experience. Golden Pride is also a proud supporter of our UNM Lobos.
For over 80 years, New Mexicans have been able to rely on one place for the best prices and selection of furniture. American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, located at I-25 in Comanche. And now is the time if you need any furniture, mattresses, or accessories for your home. American is the place to go. Because right now, during the MLK Savings Event, save up to 20% off or take 36 months to pay. Great quality, fantastic prices. American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, located at I-25 in Comanche.
Get back to business and start the year strong with an HP printer from Staples, like the HP LaserJet MFP M234 SDWE printer. This compact multifunction printer features blazing fast print speeds. It's the fastest two-sided printer in its class. Plus, with the HP Smart app, you can print, scan, and copy from anywhere. And Staples has the best deals on a full range of HP printers. Right now, save up to $100 on the HP LaserJet. But hurry, this offer is good this week only. Offer good in-store and online. Ends 1/14.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. So you ordered a new air filter for your car. You try to install it, but it doesn't fit. So you take a little bit off the sides. Well, still doesn't fit? Well, you could try to sit on it. Or get it right the first time with eBay Motors Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. Air filters, brakes, headlights, over 122 million parts. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride.
An old are likely to give out, and it could be on a cold winter night. Daniels offers furnace inspections and specializes in furnace repair, replacements, and new installs, offering a wide variety of high-efficiency heating solutions. Daniels, keeping your family cozy and comfortable this winter. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction for plumbing, heating, cooling, and AC, plus free estimates on replacements and installs. 505-898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
There's only one road, and there's only one home.
But I can't control what some of these people say.
95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Doug DeRocher was just in here from 99.5. I think he waits for a light to go off sometimes, which, by the way, I don't mind.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like super nice.
We love Doug here.
So, Griff, he says, have you boys ever sat through like 7 straight hours of NFL football on a Sunday? Like the 11 a.m. to the 6 p.m., like whatever that first game is, whatever that second game is. And we both like took a second and I'm like, well, we think we've sat through the Red Zone channel that long before. We think we have. But you think you've done it for like 2 games specifically?
Not that I can remember.
I can't either.
I just have to say, I know I have. Being a sports fan as long as I have, I've totally done that before.
Right, I'd have to agree too.
Doug was
like as an adult though, with like responsibilities and stuff to do.
Yeah.
I have to be sick or insanely hungover to do this now.
Right.
Sunday is for chorin.
Have I had it on
while chorin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that before. like had football on the TV from like 11 in the morning to 11 at night, sure.
Friend of the show, Craig, is giving updates and pointers on how to polish your weed glass.
I love this so much.
So
you could cheat the system and just use sand and salt.
He
Oh
was-
no, he's talking about the natural process.
So I thought he was talking about building a tumbler and throwing
Right?
it.
I was thinking a whole tumbler
That's what-
thing. and
like the way you make gobstoppers.
What?
A little sugar cube in, you add a little syrups, you turn it, you add a little more, so you make gobstoppers.
This is a real thing?
Mm-hmm.
Was this one
I
of
haven't
your
seen Willy
jobs
Wonka in
or
a long
what?
time.
Griff.
Did you do this as a job, or
I mean,
how do you know that?
All of my hobbies make money. Yes. So Doug goes on to say he watches the third football game as well, the evening game.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's like 12 hours of football on a Sunday. And I'm like, oh, heck no, I've never done that. Like I could name a million reasons why I wouldn't. And then I had a moment, Griff, and I go, you know what, though? I watched all 3 Lord of the Rings in a row one time.
Mm-hmm.
And that, to me, I feel like was like 13 hours.
Oh, I'm sure it probably was.
I'm going to look up the total length runtime.
If you added The
Because you-
Hobbit,
you
that's
would-
like a full day.
It
Right?
that
You would
wasn't out
need
yet.
intermissions, like bathroom breaks.
Okay.
Popcorn runs.
So I definitely watched the extended versions as well.
Okay.
Got to see those deleted scenes.
That's an extra 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Oh my!
So I watched in
It's like
one,
14 hours.
Wow.
it is the extended Lord of the Rings trilogy is 11 hours and 22 minutes.
What?
Plus the time it takes to change the Blu-ray. So,
Oh, that was a while ago.
I was a kid.
Oh man.
He's all with
So-
those huge laser discs.
Okay.
When did Lord of the Rings come out? 2000?
I'm a Star Wars guy. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So you just full on refused to see them?
Well,
I read 'em
remember
when
the
I was a kid.
Yeah, and I remember the cartoon ones.
Griff, I can't tell if you're 35 or 50.
Well,
Like,
I'm
I
more
have-
closer to the second.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen all of them.
Oh, I
And
definitely
it doesn't bother me at all.
2001. That's when the
I don't-
Fellowship of the Ring came out.
Lose a bit of sleep.
I mean, they were good.
They were good. 2001, 2, and 3. So that would have been my sophomore, junior, and senior year of high school. So this would have been right after that. So where that would have been freshman year of college.
Because they were all shot already, right? And they just released them bam, bam, bam.
Every Christmas. It was like every Christmas Eve or something they released them. Because I remember going at midnight to seeing them. I think, you know what? I watched them twice.
They don't
Because I
have
watched them in
midnight
theater too.
releases anymore.
No, because of Aurora.
Is that a reference from the movie?
No.
Okay.
I'm almost scared. It sounds
The
like
Disney princess?
No, because it's like
The Borealis?
no, because bad things happen and then people just stop doing it.
gotcha.
Oh God, that Aurora.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
isn't that Batman?
Yeah, it was Batman.
Okay. Lord of the Rings is safe.
Similar.
Yeah.
Similar.
I bet you it's the same as watching all the Harry Potters or the Twilight.
That's got to be way longer.
Not into either one of those.
I've never
either.
seen those.
Twilight's probably the worst one.
Star Wars, I bet you with all the old ones and the newer ones, I bet you, that if you threw all the Han and all of those in.
There are 8 Harry Potter movies.
I saw the
a
first one.
lot. And you're like, I saw the first one.
It's 19 hours of movies.
Not for me. I'm not into child wizards.
I'm not into that at all.
No.
What?
Adult wizards, maybe.
I didn't even I still like the Washington Bullets.
Elaborate.
Washington Wizards is stupid.
Hmm.
Give me the bullets.
Ah, with you.
Thank you.
That one flew by me. My apologies.
A lot of bullets do.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness. Because I'm so skinny, and I'm even skinnier thanks to our friends at Evolve Strong.
Oh God.
It's easy to miss me with bullets because I'm so svelte.
Not being missed is David Carr in Las Vegas. So the Raiders have released David Carr.
you Raiders.
No one's going to trade for him, right?
I bet multiple teams try to trade for him.
He's got a no trade clause.
He wants to leave.
Yeah, but they know that, and they know he knows they want to get rid of him. So he's not going to be like, yeah, give me a trade to the crappy Jets. He's going to be like, let me walk and go pick who I want.
They're going to want some compensation.
Yeah, but it don't matter because they already showed their hands. So what'll end up happening is he'll get cut. The Raiders got to pay him. Then he'll go and take a sweetheart deal somewhere, which I think will be Texas, whatever, Houston. And then he'll end up playing real cheap on their money, using their money, new team's money, to do something.
Yes, that's the only way to do it.
That's what I'm saying. So there's no way he gets traded because he's got the no trade clause.
Well, he gets to pick his spot because the Raiders want some kind of compensation,
but they will
on giving a Kirk Cousins level quarterback away. Would you rather have Carr or Cousins?
Well, I don't want to trade anything because they're both
give up something.
They're both middle. They're both mid.
If you got a good team, you're a win now team, like the team that I think he's going to, the New York Jets. If you have a good squad and win now mode, he's a perfect fit. If you get him for cheap, put some more pieces around him.
Right? Did you accidentally say the Jets, or you real life said the Jets?
I really do think he's going to the Jets. It's a perfect fit.
Oh my God, no! There's no one there. LaDainian Tomlinson left. There's no one on the Jets.
You consider LaDainian Tomlinson a Jet?
No, that's how bad they are.
Okay. The Jets are up and comers. They killed the draft this year. They just need a couple pieces.
Like who? Like Robbie Anderson? Like the Jet? All right,
what year do you think it is, Fred?
Is Wayne Corbett still catching first downs for New York?
We're going back. Let's deep dive.
Oh, I will play this game. When it comes to my favorite franchise, the New Jersey Jets.
NetJet.
I love them. Also, on this terrible idea, there are how many football teams in the NFL? 32? 30?
Still, for now.
There's one team he can't play for. That's Las Vegas Raiders.
X that one out.
And there's another team he won't play for, and that's the New Jersey Jets.
Why? He's a perfect fit in New Jersey.
They already have a quarterback.
Okay. Well,
they don't.
Who?
They don't.
Whom do they have?
Whom? More David Carr talk whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Pfizer. When temperatures drop, COVID-19 cases may rise. So if you test positive and are at high risk, act fast. Even if your symptoms feel mild, ask your provider if an authorized oral treatment could be right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Well, all right, traffic right now, northbound I-25 continues to be moving very slow. We've got that crash at San Antonio. It's affecting your right lane. Expect heavy delays. You're going to see slowdowns starting way back at Candelaria, so be careful going through there. Southbound on I-25, that's also moving slow between Osuna and Montgomery. Westbound Paseo, we're seeing slowdowns right now from Jefferson to Coors, and I-40 headed west this afternoon. Got a few slow spots between 2nd Street and Rio Grande. Think about your pets on those cold winter nights. Clark's Pet Emporium does with supplies like custom dog houses, heated water bowls and beds, and a huge selection of coats and sweaters. Clark's Pet Emporium on Lomas, west of San Mateo, Manal at Juan Tabo, and at clarkspets.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
January is simple to understand. Win or go home. The last Monday Night Football game of the season is going to be a doozy.
Play fake, a boot to the left, wide open. Dalton Schultz on the left side walks into the end zone.
As Dak and Dallas are on the road to face Tom Brady and his Buccaneers in Tampa.
Brady goes toward Evans, toward the end zone. Evans makes the catch. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Fire the cannons. Fire them.
Your home for the NFL and the ABQ is 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
With a new year typically comes new resolutions, and those resolutions tend to fade away in weeks. It's Jeff Zimbietta. How about making a resolution that you can actually keep and will make you feel better and look better for a long, long time? Schedule an appointment with NewMail. Guys, Numale helps with things like depression, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. And for men and ladies who are dealing with hair loss, Numale has state-of-the-art options to help. Call Numale at 505-652-1688 or online at Numale, that's NUMALE.com. Their professionals will walk you through the options, and then you pick what's best for you to regrow hair. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle to stop hair loss and regrow hair. FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser. It's proven to regrow hair. They offer NeoGraft hair transplants, which produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. Men, ladies, call Numale at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or online at Numale.com.
An old furnace is more likely to give out, and it could be on a cold winter night. Daniels offers furnace inspections and specializes in furnace repair, replacements, and new installs, offering a wide variety of high-efficiency heating solutions. Daniels, keeping your family cozy and comfortable this winter. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction for plumbing, heating, cooling, and AC, plus free estimates on replacements and installs. 505-898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
The NFL playoffs are here, and the easiest way to get into the action is with FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. New customers get started with $150 in free bets, guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. Just sign up with promo code WIN. FanDuel has all your favorite bets, from the money line to point spreads to player props, all on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Place your first $5 bet to get $150 in free bets. Win or lose with promo code WIN. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL.
21 plus in select states. Must be present in select states to wager. First online real money wager only. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbookfanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. For Colorado, Iowa, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Virginia, West Virginia. 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342 in Arizona. 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. 1-800-9-WITH-IT in Indiana. 1-800-522-4700 Wyoming, Kansas, or visit ksgamblinghelp.com. 1-877-770-STOP Louisiana. 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 in New York. TN Redline 1-800-889-9789 in Tennessee.
The holidays are gone. It's time to take care of you and your vehicle. It's Jeff Symbieta, and now's the perfect time to call On the Spot Automotive Detailing. They come to you when and where it's convenient, detail your vehicle, inside, outside, under the hood. Your car will look, feel, and smell brand new when they're done. Odds are you're going to have that vehicle for a while. Ask them about ceramic coating applied by hand, starting at $250. It's the best way to protect your paint, and On the Spot offers a lifetime warranty and 10% discount to our military. 505-859-2859 or OTSdetailing.com.
Hey, did you know that January 15th is the last day to enroll for health insurance for coverage in 2023? And since health insurance is now literally more affordable than ever, low cost or even no cost health insurance for you and your family is more affordable than you've ever thought. Let the friendly and knowledgeable team at Be Well NM guide you through the process. Our services are absolutely free, but you have to enroll before the January 15th deadline for coverage in 2023. Visit BeWellNM.com today.
Are you amped?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on, bro. The Jim Rome Show is up next at 10
On 99 FM and
AM 610. The Sports Animal.
The Jim Rome Show is absolutely not up next.
Is that the commercial set? I wasn't listening.
That is what it said. What's up next, Griff? Gelb? Is it Zach Gelb? I believe it's Zach Gelb.
Is it still Zach Gelb?
I believe it's Zach Gelb. Derek Carr said goodbye to the lost. I said Derek, didn't I? All right, well, I'm going to let that bit die. So Derek Carr said via Instagram in a black and white photo, probably an homage to the Raiders, right? right? Van, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Quote, Raider Nation, it breaks my heart I didn't get an opportunity to say goodbye in person. All right, I've decided just now we're going to break this down line by line.
Okay, I got time. I'm here till 7.
Raider Nation, it breaks my heart that I didn't get an opportunity to say goodbye in person. You know, I like that. I think that's a good start.
He kind of did say goodbye in person with his play on the field the last 10 years.
9 years. We certainly have been on a roller coaster in our 9 years together. Okay, is this gaslighting? Are you going straight to gaslighting, Derek?
Mm-hmm.
From the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful and appreciative.
Let's rewind a little bit.
Okay, I'm taking.
That was an obvious shot at the Davis family. A roller coaster? If you go to a theme park and
Okay.
you're on a roller coaster, that's positive. If you refer to something as a roller coaster, that's negative. That's a shot at the Davis family.
Also, maybe. From the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful and appreciative of the years of support you gave to my family and me.
Why not the top of your heart?
See, that line has always bugged me, from the bottom of my heart. Like
Yeah.
that's like from the bottom of the garbage or
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah,
No,
this
that's
pile
not.
of sea glass.
That's where all the cholesterol builds up at the bottom of your heart.
Also, the family and me thing, and maybe it's because, like, I don't know, I don't have a family, but to me, it's like, what are you dragging this into for?
Right.
This wasn't a relationship between them and they. This is a relationship between you and them. This is you, Derek Carr, and Raider Nation. This is not you, Derek Carr. And you're not even known for your family. You're not Philip Rivers.
Not as prolific.
And I'm sure his family is not happy with this decision.
Oh, gosh, no. And Derek Carr seems like the type of dude who gets home every day and is like, you know what?
And
I hate work.
hold on.
Yeah.
Which decision? Because it wasn't his decision to get benched and not be able to play football.
Okay, the amount of conversation.
That was Wrecking Ball Josh McDaniels' idea.
I guess Wrecking Ball is a good one.
Mhm.
I was trying to come up with a better one. All right, mute the live stream chat. I'm tired of all these updates on sea glass. But what is this?
Craig, message me on the side. Let's talk sea glass.
All kinds of people into sea glass.
I believe
man.
Craig is also part crow.
Yes.
Ever since I got back from Hawaii, like I'll see like a really shiny piece of glass on like the sidewalk, and like it'll catch my attention, and I'm like,
No.
"You're not on the beach anymore,
Yeah.
man. That will cut your fingers open
You're like-
if you touch.
you're like-
Don't pick that up,
You get
you
hepatitis
human crow
C.
hybrid."
Craig would really enjoy this.
I'm saving this one for Craig.
Continuing. We had our share of both heartbreaking moments and thrilling game-winning drives.
Name one.
And it always feels like you were there next to me. Now, here's the thing. Is he
First
talking?
off, creepy.
Is he talking about his family? Didn't he also just one sentence earlier reference roller coasters? Isn't that what this sentence is? Talking about ups and downs? If I was proofreading this, I would just put a line through that entire sentence.
I still think he's
Yeah, he
talking
does
about
not have a
Raider Nation.
publicist.
I don't know if he is. Why did he bring his family into it?
When you say you, I'm assuming that he's replacing Raider Nation with you.
Well, I know he's passionate about God, so he's probably talking about God here. I don't really know. It's especially hard to say goodbye because I can honestly say that I gave you everything I had every single day in season and in the off season. People who start sentences or incorporate the word honestly are lying every time they do it.
Well, it's not literally true
No.
because everything he has is like a giant house and a ton of money, probably nice cutlery, I'm assuming.
I would assume.
Yeah.
It certainly wasn't perfect, but I hope that I was able to leave you with more than a few great memories as a Raider fan. No, you were a loser and you took my team out of Oakland to Las Vegas, and then they broke up with you.
And I haven't had a home game since we left Oakland.
Right. Thank you to the city of Oakland for taking us in. Thank you to the city of Las Vegas for allowing us to proudly call you home. Make up your mind here. Just think Raider Nation. Thank you to the organization, my teammates, and all my coaches, staff, and everyone that helped me these last 9 years in those two buildings.
Hey, and let's be brutally honest here.
There you go.
The two of us right now have read way more than any Raiders fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way Silver and Black Nation has read this far.
Raider Nation is truly special. I once said if I'm not a Raider, I would rather be at home, and I meant that, but I never envisioned it ending this way. That fire burning inside of me to win a championship still rages, a fire no man can extinguish.
Hold on. Wait. I lost track. Are you really reading this? Or are you just like mad-libbing now?
I'm going to read you. Here's an exact
I'm caught up. Oh my
Here's-
God, that's word for word.
Here's an exact paragraph, Griffin. This is like when you get broke up with
Is that like his,
in middle school.
he's like asked his child, can
Yes.
you write me a letter that I can read to the press, please?
Yeah. I once said that if I'm not a Raider fan, I would rather be at home, and I meant that, but I never envisioned it ending this way. The fire burning inside of me to win a championship still rages. A fire no man can extinguish. Only God. So I look forward to a new city and a new team who, is that the Saints?
Mm-hmm.
A new team who, no matter the circumstance, will get everything I have. Winning a championship is what I've always wanted and what I will continue to work towards. God bless you all, and with love, DC4. Okay.
Okay, that last paragraph,
That's the worst.
that's a John Mayer song.
Yeah.
I would rather be at home, I meant that, but I never envisioned it ending this way.
Your offensive line
The
is
fire
a wonderland.
burning inside me still rages. A fire no man can extinguish, only God.
And then you go into a wall right there.
I just see him at home eating his Baskin and Robbins, all sad.
Yeah. Super sad.
Aw.
Trying his best to create a really emotional black and white Jay Cutler style photo of him smoking
Yeah, it 100% looks like there's a cigarette in his mouth.
on that Instagram
Yes.
when he's standing on Allegiant Field. It's nice they let him wear the home jersey while at Allegiant Field for that photo.
Generous.
I broadcast for New Mexico Highlands University. I end up in a lot of photos. Like there's just like we got team photographers, and so you just end up in a lot of photos.
Yeah.
This to me looks like, and I get that he's the center of it, but this is just like a photographer was like, yeah, if you make me, I'll take this.
No, the photographer could see the writing on the wall. He's like, we're going to need this in a couple months. Click.
This will make me $1 million.
This is a very emotional thing, which by the way it is. I mean, 9 years is a long time.
Yeah, it's
That's
a long
an
time.
emotional thing.
Yeah.
You know what? Your new teammates at your new team don't want to see this exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know you're a dude. Here's what they want to say. Me and you were just talking about someone off air. I'm not going to say any names. If I get fired from my job, I am immediately going to the exact competitor in that field, creating a better program, a better project, and I'm going to not just bury the people who let me go. I'm going to do it verbally, and I'm going to do it to everyone who will allow me to speak about it.
I'll tell you what I would have done, Fred.
I would have said the Las Vegas Raiders cannot handle me, and only this talent, magistry, and prolific play can be accepted in New Jersey. That's what you say. This cowardly stuff.
Derek Carr wrote a John Mayer song. Let me tell you what I would do.
Mm-hmm. Do it whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by eBay Motors. You might not have the biggest garage on the block, but with eBay Motors, there's 122 million parts right at your fingertips, whatever you need. There's something that fits your vehicle: air filters, tires, seat covers, and more. Get the right parts at the right prices. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride.
More traffic right now. Things moving slow in a number of areas. We start with northbound on I-25, still dealing with that crash. At San Antonio, it's affecting your right lane. Heavy delays going all the way back to Comanche. Watch yourself. Be careful going through there. Southbound on I-25, that's also moving slow right now between Osuna and Montgomery. Westbound on Paseo, we're dealing with slowdowns between Jefferson and Coors. And westbound on I-40, we've got congestion starting around the interchange. That'll last until Coors. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Do I have a dog?
This is Jim Rome with
Yes, I have 3.
when they have nothing to do with anything. Jets.
No.
Jets are going to jet.
So I take care of my parents, and then my 2 kids still live with me.
Parting ways with their offensive coordinator.
And 5 cats.
Firing people is out of fashion. Quits, resigns anymore. They just.
But I live in a 6-bedroom house.
Ever wonder why your business doesn't show up on online search maps, but your competitors do? It's hundreds of things.
Well, 2, but it's 28 and 18.
That's how we boost your findability. Cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS boost.com.
Casino at the Downs hosts Roll to Win Monday through 10 p.m. 3 winners every 2 hours win cash. 18 winners each day plus
2
random promos daily and our $20 cash weekends only at Casino at the Downs, Louisiana and Central.
Oh, outside.
Albuquerque Downs.
Actually, I got a fancy new cat litter box. It's one of those robot things. So once they are done, it cleans itself.
Join the winning team. Visit abqdowns.com.
Oh, hell no.
Listings.
Starting off the new year.
Hell no.
So easy thanks to Kohl's. My friend and I shopped there, and with the extra 15% off, we got tech gear activewear for under $23. Plus, we each found a NutriBullet blender for less than $90.
No, I don't think I'd ever bring anyone home to my crazy house.
Or with a Kohl's card. More savings at Kohl's means more ways to hit those goals. Select styles 15%.
What?
January 16th. Champion sale and clearance offer ends January 22nd. Coupons.
No, I don't.
Kohls.com for details.
Finding
No.
like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
With a new year typically comes new resolutions, and those resolutions tend to fade away in weeks. It's Jeff Zimbieta. How about making a resolution that you can actually keep and will make you feel better and look better for a long, long time? Schedule an appointment with NuMale. Guys, NuMale helps with things like depression, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. And for men and ladies who are dealing with hair loss, NuMale has state-of-the-art options to help. Call NuMale at 505-652-1688 or online at NuMale, that's NuMale.com. Their professionals will walk you through the options, and then you pick what's best for you to regrow hair. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle to stop hair loss and regrow hair. FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser. It's proven to regrow hair. They offer NeoGraft hair transplants, which produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. Men, ladies, call NuMale at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or online at NuMale.com.
The Jim Rome Show.
I mean, I love the game, but I don't play the game.
Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
All right, Van, you're about to tell us how you, if you were Derek Carr, would have handled the Derek Carr situation.
Yeah, for those of us, those of you just joining us, Derek Carr had a very impassioned goodbye letter on Instagram to Raider Nation.
Such a weird sentence.
And it's just basically a John Mayer song. And you reiterated the fact that if you get fired from your job, you're...
Revenge tour.
Yeah, revenge tour. And me... I'm going out petty. I'm calling you out. I'm telling you all of your faults, and I'm starting an absolute war. And so instead of a John Mayer song, let me tell you what song I would have written for Derek Carr. And that would be the first verse of Tupac's Hit 'Em Up.
That's not appropriate for the radio show.
First off,
here it comes.
Bleep your bleep and the click you claim. West Side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a franchise.
You're going to keep going.
But I bleeped your wife.
Yep.
We bust on bad boys, bleeps for life. And it continues.
It does. I'm familiar with.
You know the song.
Hit 'Em Up by
You
Tupac
know the
Shakur.
song. But instead of all those bleeps and references to Bad Boy and Biggie,
right? It's
it would
Raider
all
Nation.
be Raider Nation
Yeah.
and the Davis family. So
if I'm
wrong apology.
if I'm getting fired in my prime, I'll say Derek Carr's in his prime right now.
Sure.
If I'm getting fired by CBS Sports right now in my prime, the first thing I'm doing is I am saying as loud as I can from the top of that Sandia Mountain that is right behind me, I'm saying,
bring a megaphone. It's way up there.
There's a broadcast tower up there. I'll put a microphone right on it.
Just plug right in.
Forget it. And I'll say, hey, CBS Sports, first off, forget you. And then I will run the list of reasons why. And then I will come back and I will say, not only am I going to avenge this decision, I do the whole Tim Tebow speech. No one will ever work harder. No one will ever practice harder. And then revenge tour. All of it. Only. Forever. None of this super soft, thanks for your time. Thanks for your generosity. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. No. Derek Carr needs to, number one, not take a trade. Number two, heck, I'd sign in the AFC West. Who needs a quarterback over there? Oh, I know. Denver. They can't. Their money in trouble.
Nope. They're locked in. Good luck with that.
But I look at that schedule. You know the NFL will make it happen. Go sign with the Colts. I would go sign with someone where I will be able to show up every day, play really good football, and then if the chance ever came.
The New Jersey Mean Green, baby.
You think it's like that?
Yes. Hey, buy stock in Sephora in New Jersey because eyeliner sales are going up, baby.
Terrence Mathis joins us after the break. We're excited to have he on. He was inducted in the NCAA Football Hall of Fame. That is very exciting. We're going to talk to the former Lobo wide receiver whenever we get back. Good first hour.
I agree.
2 men on, 95 point. Greff, you did so good.
Thank you.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Well, traffic right now. Crash cleanup continuing northbound on I-25 at San Antonio. And that crash still causing quite a bit of delays. It is affecting your right lane. You're going to see slowdown starting way back at Comanche. I-25 headed south this afternoon, also moving slow between Osuna and Montgomery. Westbound on I-40 dealing with congestion between the interchange and Coors. And Paseo headed west right now. You're going to see slowdowns from Jefferson to the river.
This report is sponsored by Discover. We could talk about how complicated other banks make it to redeem credit card rewards. Or we could talk about how with Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount at any time. Talk about amazing. Learn more at discover.com/redeem rewards. Terms apply.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. It is wildcard weekend, but that NFL coaching carousel is starting to spin pretty quickly. Rumors are swirling, interviews are being conducted, but there is that one big domino that has to fall first. The domino of the hiring cycle is none other than Sean Payton, the most accomplished, best head coaching candidate to come free in years. If you have an opening and you have not contacted or are trying to get to Sean Payton, that is essentially organizational malpractice. Just know this dude has his pick of the jobs. The question is, does he want any of these opportunities? Are any of them good enough to get his attention and get him to jump? All these teams need him more than he needs them. He picks them, they don't pick him. It's just a matter of whether or not there's a situation attractive enough to get this guy to bite. But nothing happens until he makes up his mind.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate
I got him. He's ready.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back just for buying the gas I was going to buy anyway.
But is it a hassle to use?
No, it's super fast and easy, and I can cash out whenever I want.
That's a total no-brainer. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LIFT for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code LIFT. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LIFT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LIFT.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter code IMPACT at checkout. That's harrys.com, code IMPACT. Enjoy!
Your home for Super Bowl 57 is K240BL Albuquerque, KNML Albuquerque, a Cumulus media station, the Sports Animal.
The Sports Animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Griffin, I think we need a little more energy for this segment right here.
Turns up right here. Just be cool about it. Here it comes. I can feel it sneaking
You
up.
can feel it? You want those prolonged beat drops?
I believe this is called Stomp and Celebrate something genre.
Here it is.
Yeah.
I can hear the 1200s right there.
And then it comes to life. And so does the program when Terrence Mathis joins us. Welcome, brother. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good, my man.
That intro in this segment needs to be more upbeat than what y'all.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Good gracious. I was like nodding over here like, what the
Know
hell?
your audience, Griffin. We said hit him up by Tupac Shakur. We said that.
You know, as Deion say, give me my theme music.
Yeah. We'll start this whole thing over. Terrence Mathis joining us. He catches footballs. He did it for so well in college that they put him in the College Football Hall of Fame. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my dude. How do you feel? How does your family feel? How does everyone that's ever supported you along this journey feel right now?
It's been amazing few days so far. It's been, my wife and my children and my sisters and my close friends and family members and those that knew me when I was in high school. It was amazing. I got a phone call from a gentleman named Bill Hartman. Bill Hartman has been one of the mainstays in sports broadcasting here in the Georgia area for a long time. And he called me yesterday, and I did my first ever TV interview with him when I was in high school.
Oh, nice.
And we was just reminiscing, and he was so elated and excited. And, it's one of those things you hear from former coaches, former teammates and friends and family. And it's been amazing. It's one of those things that is hard to explain because, as I was telling my wife, I understand the importance of this. I understand the magnitude of this, but I don't think it'll hit me until that day when we in Vegas and I'm around the other got inductees and those that have been there for a while. Kevin Butler, who went to my high school and played for Georgia and was kicker for the Bears, he texted me the other day to congratulate me. So it was, hey man, this is what I told somebody. There is nothing that can steal my joy right now.
There you go.
Terrence, Detroit, Atlanta, New York, back in Atlanta, Pittsburgh. You've been around, my man. What made your time in Albuquerque special? What about New Mexico set itself apart from the other places where you got to share your craft with the world?
Well, first things first, my gratitude, and I'm so thankful for the university, Jolie Dunn, Ben Griffin, for giving me a scholarship. First and foremost, that was huge for someone in my family to go to school on an athletic scholarship. So first time in our generation that has ever happened. And I remember coming out on a recruiting trip, and school was out already for the summer. But Torrey Brown, who I played with, was still there, and he took me around, introduced me to the people, took me places. And right away, I fell in love with the culture. I just fell in love with the people. And then when I came back and for camp, I think it was early August, and got a chance to was on campus and meet other individuals, and I remember I love the food so much now, because I remember I was going to lunch, and it says, you're going to have to try the chicken green chili enchiladas. And I was like, oh, no, that's never going to happen.
Sound like me.
It took me a year, and then when I first tasted, I fell in love, and then the food, I'm just tasting all the culture. You got to understand, coming from the South and the Midwest, mostly it's black and white. And then you come to an area where you have Hispanics, and you have the Indian culture, and then you have the black culture and the European culture. It's just a big melting pot. And the way people just put their arms around me and really, really loved on me made it very, very, very special. It's one of those places I was saying earlier in the week, it's one of those places where it's in you now. It's part of your DNA because of the fact that you, not just the football part of it, just the community and the state and the beauty of it all. You just enjoy it so much, and it's just part of the fabric of who you are right now. It's part of your story. And man, I love Albuquerque and the surrounding areas of Albuquerque. I just love it.
I get a little adjacent to the College Football Hall of Fame, but talking specifically about Albuquerque. And I guess this one I've kind of thought for some time, so I'll just ask you directly. Did any of your passion for motorsports occur at your time here in Albuquerque? Were the Unzers a part of that at all? Because obviously I know you went on to have like a strong involvement in NASCAR, in your adult years. Did any of that grow here, or that seed always been with you?
It never crossed my mind when I was there. The Unzers was there, and I had opportunity to meet the Unzers. That came about when I came back to Atlanta, and I remember growing up here and seeing NASCAR and all that stuff, and I said, "Oh, that's not for me." Oh no,
right, different culture.
Different culture. Then after I retired and started getting to the business world and seeing the business of NASCAR, and when I went to my first race, I fell in love. Oh my God, I fell in love with the noise and the garage and the environment and everything else, and that's when I fell in love. It was about 2000 and I want to say 2005, 2006 when I fell in love with NASCAR.
Well, I love everything about that. So.
Terrence, what was it like right when you got that call and you find out that you're going to the College Football Hall of Fame with just dozens of legends of the game of football played at the college level?
It was crazy because my termite inspector came by that morning. That it was afternoon. It was about 2:00 that afternoon, and he rang the doorbell, and I opened the doorbell, and there was a package on my step. And he said, "Oh yeah, somebody left you a package here." And I was joking with him. I said, "Well, my name is not on it. I'm leaving it on the porch." So my name was on it. And I was like, "Wow, somebody sent me a package." So I took it to the kitchen, opened the box, and I seen a football in there, and it had my name on it. And I didn't read the inscription on it or anything like that. I'm like, "What is this? What is this?" Then I kind of knew it was the College Football Hall of Fame football. And I says, maybe this is a honorable mention or, something. So I got the envelope and went and sat on the couch and opened it and read it. And it took me 4 times to really realize what it said. And I was like, oh my goodness. Thank you, God. And then I called my wife and I said, be quiet. Just be quiet. I want you to listen to this. And I read her the lines and she just screamed. She screamed. And then I couldn't announce it because I wanted to tell everybody. And I couldn't announce it until after ESPN officially announced it. And I called my sisters and we got on the FaceTime call, and my middle sister's in tears, crying, and she got me emotional, and we all on the phone crying, wishing our mom was here to see it all. Because they was there. They seen the struggles and the hard work and the obstacles that I had to endure to get to this place in my life and to do the things that I did in college. So it was a very emotional time.
Whenever you
Beautiful
were here,
story.
Oh, it's so good. Whenever you were here at UNM and obviously playing football, basketball was an option for you too at the time. Whenever you fell in love, I guess, greater with the game of football, was it because of the play and the structure of the university, or did you always know that next professional level of opportunity for you was going to be football?
Well, I always knew that.
Okay.
Well, let me take that back. I fell in love with football at 6 years old. As I got older, I told my mom I was going to play professional football.
Love that.
And I knew at an early stage that my steps was ordered. I was figuring out, talking to people, watching, reading the next steps to go to take my talent to the next level. And the reason when I was a senior, going into my senior year of high school, I was getting letters for basketball and football, and I sat with my mom and I said, "What do you think, Mom?" She said, "You have a decision to make."
Right.
And then she says to me, she says, "Which one would take you the furthest? Which one would make you a professional athlete?" And I said, "It's going to be football, Mom, because that's my first love." She says, "Well, that's what you choose. It's football." But when I got to the University of New Mexico, Gary Colson knew me from I guess he heard from friends and family here in Georgia about my basketball skills, and he kept recruiting me, and I'm like, man, my body's too sore to go and play basketball. And then finally, after my junior season, I decided to come out to play basketball whatsoever. And the reason why, then Christmas break came along, and that's when I got into some academic trouble and got on probation. So that's why I didn't play basketball that full season for the university. So then back to my senior year, of course, after the year I had my senior year, I was still asked to come out and play basketball. And I was like, oh no. I said, all my eggs is in one basket now, and that's that football basket.
Those first couple of years with the New Jersey Jets, did you look back on it and go, "Oh, maybe basketball should have been it for me. Maybe this would have been the one"?
I like the way you said that, New Jersey Jets, because that's where they are right now in New Jersey.
Terrence, go ahead, Terrence.
Here's the thing. After my rookie year, because I lived in my first 4 years in the NFL, my home base was Albuquerque. So after each offseason, I'm back in Albuquerque. So I come back after my rookie year, and Michael Cooper, former, everybody know who Michael Cooper is.
Play a little bit.
There's a bobblehead sitting right next to me.
Had a basketball camp, and I participated in it whatsoever. Just, didn't do much, but just showed up because it was Coop. And me and Coop was hanging out. So we go back to Cooper's house, and he has this basketball court outside of his house, and Tim Hardaway was at the camp at the time. So me and Tim Hardaway was outside. We're shooting around whatsoever. Then it becomes competitive.
Oh, good.
And then after horse, we go, all right, let's play 1-on-1, game to 5, 3-game series. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. He won the first one. I won the second one. By this time, all the campers were at the house, and they were sitting around the court. And I was like, oh, my goodness. And that game, he ended up beating me 4-5, beat me by 1 point. And everybody was like, what in the world just happened? So he said, hey, man, you come hang out with me in Oakland, and we'll train, and I get you a tryout for the NBA. And I said, nah, I can't do that, Tim. I got a contract with the Jets. And at the time, I had a daughter, and I said, my baby needs shoes. I said, I just cannot walk away from that with a hope, and that's how it was for me.
College Football Hall of Famer, Lobo legend Terrence Mathis joining us on the program.
Terrence, you were drafted by the Jets and did 3 years there. They primarily used you as a punt and kick returner. You go to Atlanta, and then you reel off 111 catches and 1,300 yards. I know they didn't have cell phones back then, but were you like, told you should have gave me the ball, coach?
It was funny because the years I was in New York, I grew up. I found my purpose. I found out a lot about myself. I grew up. I tell people that's where I became a man, in the city of New York, and being around other grown men, and learning. And every day at practice, when you're going against guys like James Hasty and others, and then you have my last year there, you have a guy like Ronnie Lott on the roster that took me up under his wing and taught me how to become a professional. And that last year in New York, my game days was practice. I was trying my best to win every day in practice. Then when I did get a chance to play wide receiver, I excelled at it on game day, but I knew I wanted to be a every down wide receiver. So when I became a free agent and the Jets decided they didn't want to sign me back, of course, I did some visits to some other teams, but when the Falcons called to come home, I said, I'm on my way. And here's a funny story. Pete Carroll became the head coach for the Jets when I left, and he wouldn't sign me back. And then later on, he became the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers, which were at the time in the same division with us. And I remember going to San Francisco. I made a beeline to Pete Carroll, and we hugged. He used to call me Peanut because I was so little. Hey, Peanut, how you doing, man? You having a great career so far. I said, Pete, with a big smile on my face, I said, I'm going to kick your ass today. I said, because of the fact that you should have signed me back. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to whoop your ass today.
Put it on him.
After the game, I found him after the game, and I said, I told you. I said, every time I play against you, Pete, I'm going to do the same thing. He became head coach with the Patriots. He got the same treatment. So every time I seen Pete, I would tell him that and remind him of what he should have done. And, it was the thing for me is most of my life, or all of my life, I've been told you can't. Either you're too small, either you're not experienced enough, or something like that. But then it always turns out in my favor. I remember in high school, University of Tennessee comes to my school. They recruit me whatsoever. I meet the recruiting coordinator, and he says to me, "You're too small to play at Tennessee or in the SEC." And guess what? I'm a college football Hall of Famer now.
Boom.
Last one.
Georgia sent me a letter and asked me to come walk on at Georgia. And here I am, a college football Hall of Famer now. So, growing up here in the South and all these teams that passed me up from the ACC and SEC, shame on them. But now, it was a blessing that I left home and ended up at the University of New Mexico and became a consensus All-American and now college football Hall of Famer.
Last one from us before we cut you loose, and thank you for 20 really good minutes, Terrence. This has been a highlight early in the year thus far. You're going in with some guys with names. You're going in with Reggie Bush. You're going in with Tim Tebow. You're going in with Brian Westbrook and Troy Vincent, who I know you probably caught a pass or two over in your playing days.
Yeah.
Talk about how special it is to go in with Robert Gallery, who we've had on the show before, is maybe the best offensive lineman in the history of college football.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit, Terrence, about just how special it is to go in with this class.
It's funny because a couple of, buddies of mine called me and says, I don't remember a class like this in a long, long time.
Right.
Special.
And this is probably one of the best classes in a decade. And I was like, wow. And I was looking at it and I was like, wow. I said, we all played together on one Saturday. It'd probably be 80 to nothing to whoever we play against. It's just a unique class when you get a chance to go in with a Tim Tebow and a Reggie Bush and Macklin and Westbrook and all those guys, Troy Vincent, who's a friend of mine and played against a number of times. It's a privilege. I don't take it for granted. And and like I said earlier, I have been truly blessed in my life. And here's another one that has been presented to me, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to share it with all those who've been a part of it. I was telling somebody the other day, I said, hey, I'm going to accept this award on my behalf because it's presented to me, but I'm going to share it with all those that played a part in my success.
Terrence Mathis, thank you so very much, brother. This was an absolute joy. We will definitely connect again before December.
Yeah, and next time, can I get some good theme music?
Yeah, Grimton.
Yes. So sorry about that.
That's all right. I'm just playing with you.
You know how many rappers are from Atlanta, Griffin? Like, we could have gone with a lot of stuff here. We could have had a lot of fun with this.
I got Killer Mike downloaded on my phone right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Outkast. Anything. God, Stankonia is right there.
You could have went with 2 Chainz. We had all these people here.
Oh my gosh, Terrence Mathis, who we owe a big apology to because of Steph Griffin.
Y'all could even brought in some Usher or something. I would have been okay. Anything.
No, and she's stewing tea over here. We're gonna spill the tea on you, Griffin. That's how we feel. Terrence, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks, Terrence.
All right.
That's about as nice as it gets.
What a dude.
What a dude.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. That was like a fun, like, how many interviews have we done in our life? Hundreds, thousands. Sure. That was a fun, like front porch interview.
100%.
Yeah. That was we are taking in the day right now. Like, you're not working in jokes. You're not working in bits.
I had to go around looking for some tissue because he got me crying whenever he was talking about his mom. I was like, oh my gosh.
Griff, you want to do one break or 2 back to back? What do you think's best here?
You do the lead. I'm
shortest segment of all time, so we can get back on schedule when we get back. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Brought to you by John Thomas Jewelers.
Guys, it's time to stop introducing her as your girlfriend and start introducing her as your wife with a beautiful diamond from John Thomas Jewelers. Come to John Thomas Jewelers, where we can turn your girlfriend into your wife on Louisiana, across from Coronado Mall.
More traffic right now. The good news, that crash northbound I-25 at San Antonio, that's been cleared. The bad news, we're now dealing with the crash northbound I-25 at San Mateo. That one affecting your two right lanes and still seeing the same backups we were seeing before they extend back to Comanche. Watch yourself going through there. I-25 southbound this afternoon, that continues to move slow as well, as soon into Montgomery. Paseo headed west, you're going to see slowdowns between Jefferson and Coors. Westbound on I-40 dealing with congestion. That starts at the interchange. It'll last until Coors. And westbound on Alameda right now, 2nd Street to the river, that's moving slow as well. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Get in zone, AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Starting trouble. No one likes that. We'll get you set up for some stronger starts. You might just need a fresh charge, and we'll take care of that free of charge. But if it is time for a new battery, we've got replacement batteries that'll fit your needs, starting at just $79.99. You can learn more about our battery selection at AutoZone.com. That's what makes us America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Claim based on data from the NPD Group 2021.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
On the opening drive, it's Super Wildcard Weekend in the NFL. Who will crumble under the pressure? Who will turn into diamonds? Join Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and A. Marie at 7 a.m.
All right, we're back on the program. Got about 3 minutes here. Good interview with Terrence Mathis.
That was fantastic, wasn't it? What a dude.
What a dude.
I love how the humility that shone through, and then just a little jab every once in a while, a little.
That's how boys are.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. When did you and him tell us about this? A couple days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. It was like, all right, well, we got football, so we can't really do it that day. We got time, whatever. This was the first day we could do it.
Yeah.
And there was like a last couple days where it was like low-key excited for that one.
Sure.
Like, I'm not always excited. All right, that's about to sound bad to the listener. How fortunate we are to have a cool job. How fortunate we are to connect with a lot of people. But sometimes it's just like, oh, this kind of thing again?
It's part of the job.
Yeah, it's part of the job. This is not this kind of thing again. This is the coolest thing. University of New Mexico. Athlete. One of the greatest to ever do it in the sport they chose to play. Hall of Fame.
Literally only him and Urlacher.
He kind of changed the football game too professionally in the world of free agency. Because even today, people are still looking for the next Terrence Mathis. Who is that guy that you had kind of buried on special teams? You didn't quite understand the skill set. What did he go from being like 20 catches this final season with the Jets? You had the number. What was it?
24 to 111.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Well, let me make sure I'm not
He was
blowing
in the
smoke here.
He goes to the Pro Bowl.
24 to 111.
Yeah. He goes to the Pro Bowl in 94. Jerry Rice is there. And you're like, oh, you're on Jerry Rice's level?
Second team All-Pro same year. He
Huh.
goes from 19, 28, 22, 24 catches to 111, 78, 70, 62, 64, 81. Like,
I love how he was so humbled and he was like, I guess I got this like for a nomination.
Cool that they thought of me.
Right?
He played in a Super Bowl. Caught a touchdown pass. Here's the list of Pro Bowlers in 94 wide receiver. You ready? Jerry Rice, Hall of Famer. Michael Irvin, Hall of Famer. Chris Carter, Hall of Famer. What?
elite company.
Good work. Just crazy to me. He caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl.
We were so enthralled by that conversation. Like, Super Bowl talk didn't even make it.
Didn't even make it.
No. It was such a great interview.
Thank
I
you.
wish we could have done more.
I'm serious. If he was here in studio, we could do 3 hours.
3 hours.
And it
Right?
would seem like one segment.
And it would, and also would end with this. So we get into the Coca-Cola 500, or what's up?
I could see you guys in some jumpsuits
That's what I'm
for the,
saying.
you know.
I would show up in.
Hold on. First off, I'm not leaving the tailgate. I might not even make it inside.
So I don't want to go GA. Like, I'm about to sound a little like, but I don't want to go GA. Like, put me in the pit. I want the
cutting-
owners, whatever.
I'm cutting the legs off my pants. I am cutting the sleeves
Oh,
off
yeah.
my shirt. I am putting on a number 3 hat,
Yeah.
and I am raging.
Get a rebel flag. Just wrap it right around your head. That kind of
I
thing.
could see you, I could see him totally looking like Joe Dirt.
Yeah. Oh, you kind of already.
Hold on. Genetically, not far off.
No. Get one of
It's
those-
not my sport, but it is my kind of party.
They will put 100,000 people there, and they say go,
Mhm.
just party.
Another 100,000 outside in the party with me.
One Billy Ray Cyrus T-shirt with cut off sleeves.
Okay, I can't cut off the sleeves of that one. That's a classic. That's my monster truck rally shirt. How dare you?
I cut off the sleeves last night to the sweater you gave me. This the High Desert Aardvark Invitational.
Uh-huh.
It looks so cool.
Nice.
I was like, I don't have anywhere to go. I just wore it around the house.
What made you cut the arms off?
Just because it looks cool.
He likes to party.
Because that's my party
Yeah,
shirt.
because my core is warm.
I went the opposite. Fred cut his sleeves off. I cut mine at the midriff.
Half off.
I just exposed my navel.
A crop top.
I would have been sent home from middle school.
Nice.
Thank you.
NFL playoff talk whenever we get back. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech. This winter, there are new COVID-19 booster shots designed to help protect against recent Omicron variants. If it's been at least 2 months since your primary series or original booster, schedule your updated COVID-19 booster dose at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
More traffic right now. The good news, that crash northbound I-25 at San Antonio, that's been cleared. The bad news, we're now dealing with the crash northbound I-25 at San Mateo. That one affecting your 2 right lanes and still seeing the same backups we were seeing before they extend back to Comanche. Watch yourself going through there. I-25 southbound this afternoon, that continues to move slow as well, as soon into Montgomery. Paseo headed west, you're going to see slowdowns between Jefferson and Coors. Westbound on I-40 dealing with congestion. That starts at the interchange. It'll last until Coors. And westbound on Alameda right now, 2nd Street to the river. That's moving slow as well.
This report is brought to you by Isleta Resort and Casino Hotel. Looking for a job in a really fun work environment with great pay and benefits like healthcare and free dining? Start your year with a new career at the Isleta Resort and Casino Job Fair, Wednesday, January 18th in the Isleta Resort and Casino Hotel.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state, locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
I'm Erin Hawksworth here to help you beat the books with BetQL. You might want to stay up late for this high-scoring Pac-12 affair. 9th-ranked Arizona goes to Oregon State as a 15.5-point favorite, but instead of a side, the BetQL model is eyeing the total. BetQL has over 144 as a 4-star best bet. They think this number should actually be 148.5. I'm Erin Hawksworth. Bet smarter, beat the books. Download the BetQL app today.
Looking for the best tacos and burritos in New Mexico? Check out Pericos on Isleta and Rio Bravo in the heart of the South Valley. Come in and watch one of 7 TV screens or enjoy the patio with a cold beer or a glass of wine. Let's not forget about the stuffed sopapillas, tamales, fresh guacamole, and salsa. If you like fresh, quality food at great prices, add Pericos' new Mexican restaurant to the top of your list. Pericos has been serving and keeping customers satisfied for the past 40 years. With 5 great locations, you're never too far from amazing New Mexican food.
Did you know that Indigo Mortgage has had the same name and ownership for 20 years now? I can think of only a tiny handful of local mortgage companies that can make that claim. I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage, and proud to say that over the last 20 years, we have helped many homeowners in our community finance their homes with honesty and integrity. And in today's mortgage environment, borrowers need an advocate working for them, not an application taker like that with big banks and national lenders. Because Indigo Mortgage is a broker, we can most often find the right mortgage with the lowest rates for our borrowers. And please shop around to be certain that you're getting the best rates and fees on your mortgage. And as always, be sure to include your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage. Find us on the net at indigomortgage.net or by calling 836-5700. That's 836-5700. Indigo Mortgage, NMLS 23-1962 and 188-348.
A ductless mini split heat pump system is a convenient, super comfortable, and a cost-effective way to cool and heat specific areas of your home. Their small size and versatility allow the units to be installed almost anywhere in your home, creating toasty hot air in the winter and cool, crisp air in the summer. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning are your mini split experts. Call them today for a free, no-obligation in-home estimate. 505-898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Amory here. I am predicting the biggest upset of Super Wildcard Weekend. Tune in to find out on Name 3 Players starting Saturday at 7 a.m. on the Sports Animal.
From the text, this is a nice one. They're not always nice. I had a 5:15 meeting and went in a bit tardy due to your interview with Terrence Mathis. It was an excellent interview. Big thank you for bringing it to us. That's nice.
That is nice.
I'll tell you what I really like about that is whoever sent it definitely was not listening just now because they were in their meeting. So
listen later.
Yeah.
Catch up. Catch us every episode. Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
That's the best way to describe it, I say. All right, so help me understand this AFC thing.
Okay.
So the AFC Championship game, if it ends up being between Buffalo and Kansas City, but only those two teams.
Correct. Only those two.
Because the numbers.
Yeah.
So if it ends up being Buffalo and anywhere else, Buffalo.
Right.
Got it.
If the tragedy of Damar Hamlin would not have happened, and if Buffalo would have beat Cincinnati, they would have the tiebreaker over the Chiefs, and Buffalo would have been the number 1 seed. So, with the no contest, that gave the advantage to the Chiefs. The Chiefs are now number 1 seed. They get a bye, they get a home game, but if they end up facing the Bills, it will be at a neutral site. That's the Cliff's Notes. Anything beyond that is beyond my understanding, which that bar is low.
Anytime someone says Kansas City to me, I think about how many songs are named after the city Kansas City.
Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
There's like a ton. Little Richard, hey, 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 hey. That's about Kansas City. Fats Domino. There's like a lot of them.
I'm
Do
sure
you think
the group Kansas made a song about Kansas.
You would think. Little Richard had a song about Kansas City?
there's probably, what do you think?
missing Kansas City.
New York 1, LA 2. Kansas City
All
might
right.
might have the bronze medal.
Stop this bit right now. It's 6:00. Today's I9 Varsity. It's I9 Varsity about songs about cities. Okay.
City songs.
Obviously, we're leaving out Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Are we?
Jump On It named every city in the entire country.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
So the game is going to be in Atlanta, you say?
I do say. If it is the Chiefs and Bills, which they are on a collision course to be the Chiefs and Bills.
Well, of course they're on a collision course. This entire wild card weekend, half of it is full booty. The other half is half booty.
Okay.
And wild card weekend is always the worst weekend anyways.
There's so many games.
Really bad games. There hasn't been a good wild card game, I think, ever. The Buffalo-Miami game?
That's going to be sad.
The spread.
The Bills might not play the whole second half.
Buffalo just rewatched Georgia TCU to prepare for.
TCU scored way too many points.
Yeah, well, they didn't watch for that part. They watched how to not over celebrate after gigantic postseason win. Also, congratulations to Atlanta for hosting a championship game this season. That's a pretty big deal for them. Who goes to that game?
Everybody who can.
Like Atlantean?
It's going to be all Chiefs and Bills fans and a few, all the people that Terrence Matthews, mentioned. T.I. and Killer Mike and Andre 3000 and Big Boy. They'll be there. But also it's Bills Mafia travels.
Andre Rison.
Chiefs Nation. Is that what they are? Chiefs Nation travels.
I think it's something tribe. I think it's something like that.
It was.
Did they change it?
Oh my God, the spread's only 13.5. That can't be right.
Buy up.
That can't be right.
All right, so I think it is Chief Nation right now. Yeah, you're right. They got rid of when they got rid of the chop and chant controversy. Does anyone call it that?
The chop?
And the chant. Also, that's a big part of Atlanta culture. Maybe it's a little bit of an advantage. No one has an advantage over the Bills. They're that much better than everyone else. Not even actual death could kill them. Damar Hamlin is the greatest story in the history of sports, except for this one we're about to give you whenever we get back. Because this is the year that everything changes. The last since 2016 has been the worst. Everything that's ever happened since 2016, it has been the negative outcome.
Yeah. R.I.P. Harambe.
R.I.P. everything.
See what happens?
But right now,
kill an innocent gorilla. See what happens?
Due to Damar Hamlin, in this story that I'm about to tell you about.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is the kickstart.
Lazarus-esque.
What is that?
Okay. We'll talk in the commercial.
What's a Lazarus? That's like a dinosaur?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you know something about Are you about to tell me something about dinosaurs?
I'm going to tell you something about dinosaurs during the commercial break, Fred. Yes, that's what we're doing here.
Very excited for this.
Okay.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Discover. We could talk about how complicated other banks make it to redeem credit card rewards. Or we could talk about how with Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount at any time. Talk about amazing. Learn more at discover.com/redeem rewards. Terms apply.
Traffic right now, things continuing to move slow in several places. We'll start northbound I-25. We've got crash cleanup going on at San Mateo. That's affecting your two right lanes and causing quite a bit of backups almost all the way back to the interchange. So be really careful going through there. Southbound I-25 moving slow as well between Osuna and Montgomery. Westbound on I-40, you're going to hit congestion right around University, and that's going to go all the way down until Coors. Headed west on Paseo this afternoon. Jefferson to the river was moving slow, and Alameda as well, westbound 2nd Street to the river. That's a slow go also. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Maggie Gray with a CBS Sports Minute sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. The NFL finds itself in a very tricky situation with Tua Tagovailoa. The third-year quarterback will not suit up for the Dolphins in the wild card round because he did not pass concussion protocols. And it's fair to question what will happen to the rest of his career. With everything we know about the long-term effects of concussions, could he be staring at the end of his professional career? I'm Maggie Gray.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back just for buying the gas I was going to buy anyway.
But is it a hassle to use?
No, it's super fast and easy, and I can cash out whenever I want.
That's a total no-brainer. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LIFT for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code LIFT. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LIFT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LIFT.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone. I went through it a while back. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The patented key ingredient is something called Testofen, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text JUDGE to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text JUDGE to 321-321. That's JUDGE to 321-321.
Products and statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illness.
Starting off the new year right is so easy thanks to Kohl's. My friend and I shopped there, and with the extra 15% off, we got Tech Gear activewear for under $23. Plus, we each found a NutriBullet blender for less than $90. And we saved 50% off Champion sweats on sale and clearance. Bonus, you can save more with a Kohl's card. More savings at Kohl's means more ways to hit those goals. Select styles, 15% offer ends January 16th. Champion sale and clearance offer ends January 22nd. Coupons do not apply. See store at Kohl's.com for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You're about to experience the impressive performance of the new Acura MDX Type S. With a powerful turbo V6 engine with 355 horsepower. It has room for the driver and 6 passengers. Also, it's perfect for your family. The new Acura MDX Type S. Acura. Precision crafted performance.
Test drive your new Acura today at Montano Acura, west off I-25 in Albuquerque. What are you doing with your Christmas tree? Don't just throw it in the backyard and forget about it till spring. Just Sprinklers will pick it up for free. Schedule your free Christmas tree pickup at justsprinklers.com. Leave some non-perishable food items next to the tree, and Just Sprinklers crews will deliver them to feed NM kids. Just Sprinklers, doing great things in our community. Got questions? Click on DIY stores at justsprinklers.com.
You're gonna just love Just Sprinklers.
Sound off right now at 246-0610. Come on!
So I'm telling you.
Tell me.
That it all has turned the corner. Okay?
I'm glad to hear this. Especially considering I have no idea what you're talking about.
The day it all went bad was
I
in
started singing bye bye. Oh, sorry, that's the day the music died. Excuse me. Go on.
You know what that song's about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do the listeners want to know?
If you want to leave it there, you can just leave it there. May 28, 2016.
It's about Johnny Cash luckily not getting in that plane and living and making a career out of it.
Instead of
Richie Valens.
So, May 28, 2016, okay? A teenager was murdered. A teenager was Harambe.
Okay, thank you.
17-year-old.
Goodness.
Beautiful Harambe murdered in Cincinnati. And it has been the absolute worst timeline ever since.
By the way, if you're on Facebook Marketplace,
yeah,
and you're looking at an item, please read the description.
Unrelated to anything on the program, but I like that. That's a good fact.
Yeah.
It's a good factoid.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2016, it all started to suck. Politics got bad.
Yes.
The world got bad.
Yes.
Inflation got bad.
Yes.
Too much reality TV, it got
Yes.
bad. Sports got bad.
Yes.
The hyper rich got even more.
Yes.
The wealth gap.
Yes.
Do you want me to keep going?
How about a global pandemic?
Oh, that part super sucked.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about January 2023 so far. Damar Hamlin's still with us.
Goodness. Love it.
John Deere says you can repair your own equipment.
Kind of. It's a step forward.
It's way better than where it was.
Yes.
And ex-NFL running back Peyton Hillis is off the ventilator and on a road to recovery after nearly drowning during a heroic effort to save others in Pensacola, Florida.
Not just
Let's
others.
go. His children, you're right. I should have said his children.
It's his children.
It's his kids.
Saved his children's life and almost lost his own.
That everyone is alive.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Isn't that amazing?
Oh my God, I'm so happy about it. Got some kidney issues, which I get. Your body just went through a lot. On the freaking comeback. I'm about this. I'm about this life.
You think
that 2023 is the one where everyone survives and there's a happy ending? Yes, I think that.
No, I was going to say, you think that Peyton Hillis will be known for being the white running back on the Madden cover?
That was so sweet. That was the fan vote year.
No. He will be the guy who risked his life to save his family.
I'm going to go right now and buy a Madden 2010 or whatever year it was. I'm going to pop it in.
Good luck with that. They're sold out on eBay already.
Did you-
Guaranteed.
Oh, it's so sweet. Also, I'll say it because somebody says it every time you talk about Madden. That was the last good Madden game.
I was already off Madden by then.
A lot of people were fearing the worst. If you remember, Griff, you don't know this. Peyton Hillis played for the Browns, wore number 40.
Get you an autograph one for $250 right now.
He was built like an outhouse. Could not be stopped ever by anyone. And today became a hero, 36-year-old, drafted by the Denver Broncos in the 7th round of the 2008 NFL Draft.
So what happened? Like his boat just...
His
What
kids got
happened?
caught in the riptide. They're getting pulled under.
Like, that's not a good one.
Oh, wow.
Like Vance Joy's Riptide.
That's
I
scary.
don't understand that reference.
Go ahead and Google it.
I'm about to.
Peyton Hillis has been retired from the NFL since 2015, living his best life, and he will continue to live it. He also played for, you guessed it, Kansas City.
It's amazing how medicine has come, how far it's come.
Yeah,
you
we're
know,
living in the
that you can-
future. This is the future, Griff.
and plus, first responders. I mean, that's a huge
They're the best.
thing, right? Oh my gosh. Thank goodness.
Hold on. Let's not gloss over the fact that he played for Kansas City. Obviously, we think of him as a Cleveland Brown.
Played for the Giants.
So Kansas City tried to get their own Hamlin this year. Is that what they're doing? That's unfair. That is dirty pool. Missouri.
If you
All right, or Kansas City and Kansas. Which one is it?
All right, so again, we've had this conversation before.
Which one? Which is it?
spans the state line?
'Kay.
Kansas City,
It's
Missouri.
both?
Kansas City, Missouri is a cool place. Kansas City, Kansas is what you think it is.
Oh, okay. It's like Juarez.
It's like Juarez.
Okay. Which one's Mexico?
I don't know.
Kansas City. That's
So I grew up in East St. Louis. There's St. Louis,
Mhm.
and then there's East St. Louis, which is in Illinois.
oh my goodness.
Don't go to that one.
It's the bad one?
That's the bad one. That's the one I'm from.
Don't go to booking.com and book the wrong one.
Except for the Cardinals organization.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a lot of glowing things about St. Louis.
You shut your mouth.
Oh, okay. Toasted ravioli.
Oh,
What?
dang
I've
it.
never heard of that before.
Are you being serious?
No.
What are you doing after work? Do you want to go with me to TJ's Pizza and we'll get some?
That sounds awesome.
It's the best.
I'm gonna have to write that down.
JC's Pizza, not TJ's.
JC's NYPD.
TJ's Pizza is what you sell for a fundraiser when you have a youth baseball team. JC's Pizza is on the intersection of 2nd and Central, and I mess with them.
Because they have toasted ravioli.
They have toasted ravs.
Gives you a little taste
Will you
of home.
stop saying ravioli? It's toasted ravs.
Toasted ravs?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds interesting.
Well, you don't mess with gooey butter cake? I know you don't eat no pork steaks.
That's just sugar and cream cheese blended.
Oh, it's so good. Heaven.
Lumped onto a pie crust. It's disgusting.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's incredibly good. You think you know about thin crust pizza? You don't know about thin crust pizza. The nation's smallest national park. Boom, St. Louis, Missouri. ZB.
Where is that? That's a legitimate question. I don't know.
You never heard of the St. Louis Arch, my man? Standing exactly 630 feet.
One half of McDonald's is a national park? God, the bar is so low.
Only 30 feet shorter than the
Is this going to change in 2023 too?
Space Needle in Seattle.
Hmm.
Formerly the Jefferson Expansion Memorial, changed to the Arch grounds.
Yeah. Named after Wheezy Jefferson, obviously.
Congratulations to Peyton Hillis, his family, and all that care about he.
You thought he was a legend before? He dove into a riptide and saved the life of his children and almost died himself.
2023.
Thank you.
The year of surviving and happy endings. I want everyone to get a happy ending.
All right, there we go.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust the team that's going to keep up with you on KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
Traffic right now, things continuing to move slow in several places. We'll start northbound I-25. We've got crash cleanup going on at San Mateo. That's affecting your 2 right lanes and causing quite a bit of backups. Backups almost all the way back to the interchange. So be really careful going through there. Southbound I-25 moving slow as well between Osuna and Montgomery. Westbound on I-40, you're going to hit congestion right around University, and that's going to go all the way down until Coors. Headed west on Paseo this afternoon. Jefferson to the river was moving slow. And Alameda as well, westbound 2nd Street to the river. That's a slow go also.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
Does your car sound like this?
the tow truck stop you at stoplights and ask you if you need help? Get to Malloy Jeep in Los Lunas during the Start Something New sales event and start driving something cool. You want to be cool, right? MalloyJeep.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the state. Locally owned and operated. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back just for buying the gas I was going to buy anyway.
But is it a hassle to use?
No, it's super fast and easy, and I can cash out whenever I want.
That's a total no-brainer. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LIFT for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code LIFT. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LIFT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LIFT.
The holidays are gone. It's time to take care of you and your vehicle. It's Jeff Symbieta, and now's the perfect time to call On the Spot Automotive Detailing. They come to you when and where it's convenient. Detail your vehicle inside, outside, under the hood. Your car will look, feel, and smell brand new when they're done. Odds are you're going to have that vehicle for a while. Ask them about ceramic coating applied by hand, starting at $250. It's the best way to protect your paint, and On the Spot offers a lifetime warranty and 10% discount to our military. 505-859-2859 or OTSdetailing.com. This is KNML AM Albuquerque, a Cumulus media station. Your exclusive home for Super Bowl 57 is the Sports Animal.
Now betting for the Sports Animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Okay, the first 2 hours of the show were very good. Terrence M. Mathis interview was very good.
That was top shelf.
Submit that one to the Mexico Broadcasting Club.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's coming up soon.
In March, isn't it?
There's a couple of them. There's like the one that we always get nominated for, which is nice. And then there's like a paid one, which I will never, ever be a part of. Ever.
People pay for that?
There's another one that people pay for.
Oh, that's sad.
I hate it. I don't even know what the dues are. I can't tell you because I've never done it, obviously. But there's one where they're like, yeah, we won the national sporting something. Do you know what I'm talking about, Griff?
I want to say I have heard that people have paid for.
No.
Yeah, no.
Also, you guys know how I feel about awards. I don't want one. If it's not a fan-voted award, it does not matter to me. Industry awards, miss me. Miss me all day.
God, that's disgusting.
Hey, Fred, your peers don't really think that your product is up the snow. Well, here's the thing. I'm not doing the product they're doing. Because I've heard their product. It's everywhere, in every city, all the time. I'm doing this product, this very specific product. And speaking of cities, today's I-9 Varsity is the I-9 Varsity of songs about cities. Contact I-9 Sports at League Office 280 and i9sports.com, 505-312-4999. Bunch of clinics about to take place. Get your registrations in. We need to have Jamie on sometime soon. The start date for the flag football is February 14th. Is that Valentine's Day?
February 14th?
Is that Valentine's Day?
2 days after my birthday, but it's also Valentine's Day.
Okay, so Valentine's Day is the start date for that. Flag football clinic is just $85. This is outdoor stuff, though, so we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing games. Anyways, get a hold of I-9 Sports, get your kids going. All right, so today's I-9 Varsity is the I-9 Varsity of songs about cities. And this started because I was immediately thinking of some terrible cowgirl song about Kansas City.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's my fault.
Let's get past it right here.
The Last Train to Clarksville by the Monkees, Van. Put that on
Okay.
the list of songs about cities. It's Griff.
How about that?
You know, today's music is missing. Where is Clarksville even at? There's an ambiguity here that I really appreciate. And also 60s.
It's a made-up place.
Is it an actual place?
Made-up band. Why not?
Made up is how bad band names were in the 1960s. The Monkees, the Beatles, the Animals. Do you want me to keep going?
I like to name the Beatles because it's not like the insect. It's like the musical
I never thought
beat.
about that they were animals.
The Animals is an actual band.
Yeah, it's also a band.
Yeah, and they wrote a song about a city in New Orleans.
Eric Burden and the Animals, yeah.
Yeah, might make the list. Van, what do you got?
Leading off for my I-9 varsity of songs about cities, it's not in the title.
That's all right.
But a Bloody Mary Morning by one Willie Nelson.
I'm not familiar with this one.
You don't know this? This is a absolute country classic.
See, you always do that.
Because I'm niche and I have taste.
Those are not the words I would use to describe you.
Well, it's a Bloody Mary morning. My baby left me without warning sometime in the night. So I'm flying down to Houston, forgetting hers the nature of my flight.
What?
Yeah. It's about being hammered.
Oh, God.
And you probably did something stupid the night before. So your girl leaves you. Now you got to go chase her down and fly to Houston. You better have a Bloody Mary to get you through it.
Well, it's a Bloody Mary morning. Baby left me without warning sometime in the night.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm flying down to Houston, forgetting her the nature of my flight.
I've never heard this in my life.
It's a banger.
I sat in the Willie Nelson corner at that Outback Steakhouse here in town, or Texas Longhorn or whatever.
There's a Willie Nelson corner.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What's the steakhouse off 25 over there by the deli? It's like is it Outback or is it Roadhouse? Texas Roadhouse.
Oh,
it's a Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah. So everyone knows I work at New Mexico Highlands University, right?
Sure.
And that is in what city? Beautiful and historic Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas by Elvis Presley is on my list of songs about cities. Every single sporting event that we conclude with a big win for the Cowgirls or Cowboys, we walk off the fan base to Viva Las Vegas. I believe written about Las Vegas, New Mexico, and not at any possibility otherwise about anywhere else in this entire country.
That's pretty sweet.
Only Las Vegas, New Mexico could Viva Las Vegas be written about. I can't come up with a single other city that could possibly be it.
Oh, I mean, it's absolute classic.
It's a banger.
I heard this song gives people epilepsy because of the beginning.
No.
It
Or
sounds
gives them. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't give them epilepsy. I didn't say that right. Gives them epileptic seizures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll turn it down.
All right. I have my.
Oh, go, Griff. I'm sorry.
Okay. No. I have Hotel California.
That's a very good
Classic.
one. And because we know you well, I feel the energy of this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a Griffin special. Hotel California, when I was like coming into my formative years, I thought was far more significant in the world of music than it actually is.
What are you talking about? Hotel California. Oh, wait, no, never mind. The Eagles' greatest hits, which contains Hotel California, is the #1 selling album of all time,
Now-
surpassing Michael Jackson's Thriller.
The only problem with Griff's suggestion is California, not a city.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. State.
She went with a place. Dude, are you playing it? I can't hear it if you are.
Oh yeah, I was playing it. It's just got such a long intro.
Yeah.
Griff, have you heard the Gypsy Kings version of this?
No.
It is absolute fire.
The Gypsy
Ooh,
King.
they are coming in concert.
Are they now?
Yes.
Oh, well, let me write this down.
Yeah, the Gypsy Kings.
They put on a great show.
Is that the guy with the Who?
The Whom?
Ah, thank you. You got one, Van?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin brothers.
What are you doing?
Are you familiar with these gentlemen?
That won't even Google for Griff. She can't even bring that up on Spotify.
The song called Houston. Houston means that I'm one step closer to you.
What is that? That's your whole...
This song was popular growing up in Houston. You'd never guess. The song goes, Houston. Houston means that I'm one day closer to you.
Is this the exact same song as the last one?
Oh, honey, Houston. Oh, here we go.
This is making no one's list of songs about cities.
What do you mean no one? It made mine just now. Calling me a nobody?
Griff, do you have another one, or is it me?
Well, I don't know if any of mine are gonna.
She made a
work
list
now.
of state songs?
Yeah.
Okay, how about No Sleep Till Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Excellent.
I like that one a lot. Put it on the list. All right, so No Sleep Till Brooklyn is interesting because Beastie Boys were the one like hip hop entity I was allowed to listen to as a kid for the obvious reasons growing up in the Midwest.
Oh, little did they know.
Yeah. They were different in the game than everyone in the game. Also, find an edited one, Griff.
I know. That's the hard part.
The Beastie Boys to me when I was a kid, it wasn't No Sleep Till Brooklyn. It was Intergalactic, Planetary.
Oh, that was
Oh,
a
and
good
Sabotage.
one.
Sabotage
Yeah.
was huge for me. From the live chat, A Passage to Bangkok. I don't know what that is.
My goodness. Let's consult the Googs real quick.
Also, suggested here via the texter, Albuquerque by Neil Young.
Great song.
Okay, it's a super good
Great
answer.
song.
Actually, I don't know
I
why we
don't
did.
think I've ever heard that one.
What?
Are you being serious here? You being serious here?
Ah, that's why I didn't know it. It's
What?
Rush. Canadian progressive rock band Rush. A Passage to Bangkok.
Didn't REM do a song about Houston? Like, there's other songs.
What are you talking about?
I got two left.
Okay.
Beverly Hills by Weezer.
That is a banger.
That's a banger, right?
It's one of the best intros to a song, too.
It's the epitome of the American dream as well, a lot. Because I feel like anyone who thinks of like life and luxury and like that kind of walk, that's Beverly Hills.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you want to be.
And the vibe of the song, they capture it completely.
Such a good song. You put this on at karaoke, they might as well shut karaoke down after.
Yeah, Weezer was good. I like Weezer.
And they're fun.
Riding down the trail to Albuquerque. I don't know what that is.
That's a song about Albuquerque.
Okay, I don't hate it.
Okay. Next on my I-9 varsity of songs about cities, you know I'm like a pre-punk, post-punk kind of guy. I really like that genre.
You've only named country songs, but sure.
Iggy Pop and the Stooges is one of my favorite. But Iggy Pop made a song in the 80s called Houston is Hot Tonight.
All right, so now it took me a minute.
Okay.
Everything's Texas.
I got it now.
Not only Texas,
Yeah,
Griff.
because Texas, Griff, is a state, not a city.
Again, with the
sorry.
state.
Yeah.
Houston is Hot Tonight by Iggy Pop.
Mm.
You know, they say Albuquerque, it's really hot here, but it's a dry heat, Fred.
Who says that?
Everyone. Houston, on the other hand, it's very hot and humid, and the temperature never changes. If it's 80 in the day, it's 80 at night.
Like every Nelly song references St. Louis. Like I could have just gone this exact same route.
You chose not to.
That's
It's a free country, Fred.
you chose correctly.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, am leaning into my hometown here.
The absolute banger that do you have another one about a state, Griffin, or are you good?
Yeah, no.
Would you,
I failed everything.
yeah, Galloway
yeah.
Girls. There you go. It's a little Ed Sheeran.
No, I actually did like Midnight Train to Georgia, I did Paris by the Chainsmokers.
Well, that one works.
Oh,
That
okay.
one works.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah, way better
Paris.
than the Kanye Jay-Z song about Paris. Don't pick that one.
No. La
No.
la 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 la.
The one that I think is most sports centric, and I want to make sure we hit on this, is I'm Shipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. Man.
Absolute banger.
That is a sports anthem banger.
So we were talking about walkout music a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
That one made my list. It's number 2 all-time reliever walkout song, behind only Mariano Rivera.
If you're Irish,
If you're Jonathan Papelbon
What was it called?
from the
again?
Boston Red Sox.
Shipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. The Dropkick Murphys will claim they had other songs. They'll claim that the album Warriors Code was a banger. They do not.
No.
I think the song is about like immigrants all getting on boats from Ireland to go to Boston to work in the Industrial Revolution. I think that's the entire song.
Yes.
And it's a little bit of song about, I guess, like greater aspiration in life, but also like failure in your current environment. Like you have to abandon all you have known, the hope that's forever been associated with that, surrender to the industrial complex, and then claim individualism.
I mean, it's a treatise on Irish immigrant life at the time because he had his
Fire.
leg cut off and he still went anyways. That's some passion.
He
I feel
thought
like I've heard that in like a beer commercial or something.
It's been on a lot of stuff. Yeah.
he went to Boston thinking that he would find a wooden leg. Like, are there no trees in Ireland?
Not a lot.
It's probably a metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
Good decision. Go with the instrumental only. Chris.
No, it's like forever.
It's a long intro. It's a long intro.
Friend of the show, Craig, is like, yes. Wild card football preview.
Now hold on.
Oh, you got
Wait,
one
you
final
hold
one?
it.
All right, my bad.
Batting cleanup.
Okay.
On my I-9 varsity.
This better be a banger because we're going to break.
I tell you, you know the country artist Glenn Campbell?
Oh, damn it.
Actually, we're cousins. Married my cousin. So the legend Glenn Campbell, known for Wichita Lineman, a lot of legendary songs. He usually had his own TV show for a while.
I think Kathmandu by Bob Seger would have been a good one. I don't know why Van didn't go with that.
So Glenn Campbell had a song. Hey, Steph, guess what it was called?
So stupid.
Houston?
Houston. You are exactly right. Last on my I-9 varsity is Houston.
The Doors LA
by Glenn Campbell.
The Doors LA Woman also, I believe, could have made the list.
Sweet bass line on that one.
Music was a little. There's another one though. Doors. Like, what are you doing? Like, can we put more effort into a band name?
The Doors.
It's a great band name.
It's a
great band name. It's about the Doors of Perception.
Gangnam Style. Is Gangnam a city? Because that's probably the number one of all time. That's from the live chat.
It's the number one viewed city song of all time.
Friend of the show, Ishtar, says Gangnam Style. And if Gangnam is a city, that is probably the answer.
Gangnam District is one of the 25 local government districts which make up the city of Seoul, South Korea.
There you go.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
We're 2 men on live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We started our days at the YMCA Central, New Mexico. Lunch is over, of course, at the 66 Diner. Don't forget our weekends are spent with Teller Vodka. That's New Mexico's vodka. And this Monday night, we are hosting Wild Card Football at Howie's Sports Page. We're off early because the game's early, so come early, hang with your boys. And then Van will try to have to live through his hangover Tuesday morning at Evolve Strong as he is rising like the Phoenix. We're excited to bring you a lot of details on that. We're going to sit down with CJ and stuff. We're going to do the whole thing.
The whole thing,
Let's
baby.
do the whole thing. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Well, traffic right now is starting to look a whole lot better here in the metro. We are still seeing some slowdowns. Westbound on I-40, though, those are going to start around 2nd Street. They'll last until Coors. Also, Paseo headed west this evening, moving slow between Jefferson and the river.
Taco Tuesdays are nice, but what about Tequila Tuesdays? Campus Artistry at First and Central does both. $3 tacos and tamales and tequila shot specials. What are you doing for lunch? And don't forget about their $6 green chili cheeseburger Thursdays, only at Campus Artistry.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Shop in store or online at AmericanHome.com. They guarantee you'll pay less. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like settling up and chasing down.
Look at that sweet moolah!
That big old cash cow.
Look at all that money!
File for free with TaxSlayer Simply Free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
When a cold comes on strong, knock it out with Vicks DayQuil Severe for max strength daytime relief. Just one dose of Vicks DayQuil Severe starts to relieve 9 of your worst cold and flu symptoms to help take you from 9 to none. Power through your day with Vicks DayQuil Severe, the daytime non-drowsy, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, 9 to none medicine. Use as directed.
With a new year typically comes new resolutions, and those resolutions tend to fade away in weeks. It's Jeff Symbieta. How about making a resolution that you can actually keep and will make you feel better and look better for a long, long time? Schedule an appointment with NuMale. Guys, NuMale helps with things like depression, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. And for men and ladies who are dealing with hair loss, NuMale has state-of-the-art options to help. Call NuMale at 505-652-1688 or online at NuMale, that's NuMale.com. Their professionals will walk you through the options, and then you pick what's best for you to regrow hair. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle to stop hair loss and regrow hair. FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser. It's proven to regrow hair. They offer NeoGraft hair transplants, which produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. Men, ladies, call NuMale at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or online at NuMale.com.
When your business information is missing or inconsistent across the internet, search engines won't find you, and customers won't either. Help ensure customers see you and not your competitors. Boost your findability. CumulusBoost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Progressive presents Adjusting to the Suburbs.
I never thought about space in my cramped apartment, but in this house, all I see is empty space. The sofa and ottoman look like tiny islands in a sea of hardwood floors. I could get 2 ottomans in the living room, but then I'd need another sofa. I could tell people I'm into minimalism.
Anyway, when you save with Progressive by bundling your home and auto, that's the easy part of adjusting to the suburbs. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about those sounds? Those are the sounds of an LG wash tower with ultra-large capacity, serving up a powerful yet gentle clean in just 29 minutes. Making this the sound of savings on the best appliance brands. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Get up to 25% off the LG wash tower with ultra-large capacity and reduced wash time. Pricing valid January 5th through January 25th, 2023. Gas dryer extra. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Okay, we're in the thick of it now. It's winter, it's colder, and that means it's the perfect time to use your Dream Style stove or fireplace insert. What's that? You still don't have one? Well, now's the time to heat up 2023 with Dream Style's gas, wood, or pellet stoves and fireplace inserts. From names like Enviro, Blaze King, Cozy Heat, and Lopi. Dream Style makes it simple with $850 off select models and easy financing with 12 months, no interest, no payments, or low monthly payments. But as with most things in life, this is not going to last for long. Go see them today. The Heat Up 2023 sale ends January 31st. And don't forget about the tax credits. You'll get up to 22% federal tax credit on qualifying stoves and inserts. With that kind of deal, I'd put a fireplace in every room of my house, even the front yard. I know it doesn't make sense, but I would do it anyway, because I could. Dream Style delivers statewide, and you can check it all out in either of their amazing showrooms at 1420 Renaissance across from Sam's Club or in Santa Fe at DeVargas Center. Come on, heat up your 2023 with a stove or fireplace insert from Dream Style Remodeling.
On the opening drive, it's Super Wild Card Weekend in the NFL. Who will crumble under the pressure? Who will turn into diamonds? Join Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and A. Marie at 7 a.m.
From the live chat, friend of the show, Frank, says we need cooler backdrops. What?
I mean, it's about the content, really, you know?
Most of the listener base not on the Facebook
Also, he's
live
correct.
stream.
Oh, what's so bad about my background here? I got a parental advisory sticker, Kermit the Frog drinking milk, Cooper Rush. I don't know who that guy is. Who is that? That's a wrestler guy, isn't
It's
it?
Triple H.
Triple H, who I can only assume is taking a dump in that picture.
Yeah, he's just really upset about a thing.
I'm thinking we need to get Josh in here to do our interior design.
Who's Josh?
Shushan.
Oh, the Sush?
Yeah.
For why? Also, you look past the album cover to Arlo Guthrie's Allison restaurant.
Oh, yes.
Up behind you.
From our Thanksgiving special.
You
We're
guys have
very
a good
current.
picture up there, don't you?
The live chat says we should put up an aquarium.
Yes.
There's a budget here.
I'm
boys.
in. We just need a green screen is what we need to do.
Griff is talking. So there's a photo of us in there. Of
Oh, yeah,
me and
that's
you,
right.
Robert Gibson, who sometimes is on the show, but sometimes it's Steph.
He's
Griffin.
been here before.
And then like the whole front office of the Isotopes.
Yeah, that's a great picture. I like that.
It's really
picture.
good, right?
Yeah.
Taking photos
look great.
is important.
Because your memory is going so fast.
Take more photos.
Sure.
I don't care what you do with your life. I don't care who your people are. I don't care what chapter you're in. I don't care what chapter you're going to. Take a moment and take more photos.
Yeah. Especially parents out there. Take more photos. You're going to want to have those memories later in life.
Especially everyone.
Just don't show them to me.
Show me your photos. Friends of the show, if you're like, hey, I'm really about this, whatever, so am I. I'm supporting you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fred, I sit at home and I tie fishing lures for fly fishing. Well, you know what? I don't care. But if you care, I care. Show me about your Tweedledee tactic on tie down knots. I want to see that.
You're in the knots, though.
I do. I low key. I kind of know a lot of knots.
Yeah. Tying and nautical speeds. You're into both.
You know what? You know where
Wait.
knots come from, Griffin?
No.
Would you like me to tell you?
Yes.
Also tell you about Twain. You want me to tell you about Twain?
Mark Twain?
All right, so that's where the name comes from. So it's the depth of water. So you would get a piece of Twain and you would mark it. And then however far down it would go into whatever your body of water is, or your river or whatever, then that's how many marks Twain deep it is. And that is
Oh
Mark
my
Twain's
God.
name. So there you go.
What?
From Hannibal, Missouri, Mark Twain.
Well, you know why? Because isn't it Thursday thoughts?
Thursday thoughties?
The thoughties?
Yes, that was
Yeah,
a deep
I
thought
was
right
deep in
there.
thought.
Yeah, that was a deep
I want to
one.
be deep inside all the Thursday thoughts.
Again, you absolutely lame middle-aged losers.
Yeah.
It's not what thought means.
I know.
It's
I know,
THOT.
I know.
Lean into it, Stephanie. Work with us
Yeah.
here. It's THOT.
So it's not about just going as deep as possible into thought.
In one way, yes, it is about going as deep as possible
Into thought.
into a thought. Yes.
I like how he keeps trying to put the S at the end.
We are not on this program tomorrow. You and I will be in beautiful and historic Las Vegas, New Mexico. We got a fill-in guest. And we're excited for this one. I don't think he's ever done it before. Has he ever done it?
He's been on the program,
He's
but he's
been-
never covered the program.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, there's so many.
I'm
good,
excited.
There's so many good texts right here. So, friend of the show, 8573. So, friend of the show says, my ex-mother-in-law, by the way, can we break that down a little bit? Can we figure out, there's more story if the story starts with ex-mother-in-law. Dated Glenn Campbell when they were young. When she dumped him, she told him he was ugly, he couldn't sing, and he'd never amount to anything. Now, I don't know if this is a plot to a movie or if
Oh, this guy was going to be an ex-son-in-law
Yes.
from the get-go.
Oh.
This lady's hard.
8573 is like, yeah, my ex-mother-in-law basically kickstarted the career of Glenn Campbell. What?
All right.
That's awesome.
Motivation.
So
I mean,
what-
that's basically the plot of Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
I did get a caller who said that the lead singer for The Doors went to Madison Middle School. But I guess at that time
Yes.
it was Madison Junior High.
He's from Albuquerque.
Oh.
Jim Morrison.
So Jim Morrison,
His father was in the military.
Oh, okay. So they moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Jim Morrison is one of those rare where he was portrayed better than like Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison is more Jim Morrison than Jim Morrison.
Oh, was that your first movie?
Val Kilmer's first movie? I believe he was in Top Gun.
No, your first movie. You think Hollywood isn't going to Hollywood up a story?
All I'm saying is, like, people don't know Jim. Like, if you'd be like, hey, draw me a picture of Jim Morrison, people would draw Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison. They
Yeah.
would not draw Jim Morrison.
The
He was
Sully movie that tried to
With Tom Hanks?
yeah, Hollywood up a guy hitting birds and crashing a plane.
While coked out.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's the Denzel
No, I don't
one.
think he was
Sorry.
cooked out. Yeah, that was the Denzel one. But it was still a great show.
It was weird how there were too many movies in a row about that. You remember when there was like one summer in '98 when all the movies were about asteroids hitting the Earth?
Sure.
And you remember there
exact
was,
same time.
there was one year, like '97, it was like, how many tornado movies can we make?
Sharknado.
They've done that for the history of cinema.
They just make dualies?
Yeah, they got spies on each side. Like they're making a tornado movie. Like, oh, grab me, get me Bill Pullman now. They're making an asteroid movie. Oh, we better get one with Morgan Freeman.
From the personal texter, some people are sending me selfies with their 2 Men On shirts.
Aw.
It's your mom.
Oh, get out of here. You got a picture from my mom and I didn't.
Love it.
I love this relationship.
Your mom also thinks Glenn Campbell's ugly. So.
Her and that lady should get together.
We are not here tomorrow. Covering for us is Aaron Burnett. Let's go on.
Yeah.
So Aaron hosts over on KKOB all the time. He's a world of talent. You're here tomorrow, right, Joe?
Yes, I get to work with him.
So you guys are going to have a lot of fun. That will be very good. Obviously, he's going to go sports and sports adjacent content as we will be in Las Vegas, New Mexico. So tune in for a very special episode of 2 Men On. We went to lunch today. He's like, tell me about the break structure. Tell me about the reads. Tell me about. I'm like, it's not that serious over there.
No.
The sponsors don't mind missing a day.
Right.
Like, just go play.
Just mention the sponsors, have a little fun.
Yeah. Just this is the
Pretend-
playground of life.
Pretend like everyone misses us.
Yeah. Also, he's going with us to the Super Bowl. So if you're currently listening to the program and you want to have, like, if you want like an insider with us at the Super Bowl, it's Aaron Burnett. He's going with us. He's going to do all the
He's gonna go?
production stuff.
That's awesome.
If you want to steal our movie idea,
Yes.
that's your patsy.
But yeah, you tell him what you want from he and want from us at the Super Bowl tomorrow on the program, and he loves that kind of stuff. So we're going to take advantage of that. We break down the NFL Wild Card Weekend whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
I never write reviews, but Navage is so amazing, I had to leave one. Nothing's ever cleared out my sinuses as well. I'm blown away by how Navage works. That's a review from Carrie, and it's one of over 100,000 online testimonials praising Navage. I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I've talked about flushing out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, how Navage's powered suction can help you breathe better, and how your nose is the body's air filter, and Navage will clean it out. But don't take my word for it. What do people like Chad say, who wrote, Navage has helped clear out my nasal passages every single day. My wife says my snoring has gone way down. Snorefest be gone, unquote. Navage is the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million customers to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Looking for the best tacos and burritos in New Mexico? Check out Pericos on Isleta and Rio Bravo in the heart of the South Valley. Come in and watch one of 7 TV screens or enjoy the patio with a cold beer or a glass of wine. Let's not forget about the stuffed sopapillas, tamales, fresh guacamole, and salsa. If you like fresh, quality food at great prices, add Pericos New Mexican Restaurant to the top of your list. Pericos has been serving and keeping customers satisfied for the past 40 years. With 5 great locations, you're never too far from amazing New Mexican food.
American Leak Detection is the original leak detectors. They use the latest technology to help you find water leaks in your home that could cause major damage. The longer you wait to find that leak, the more it'll cost you. Ever come across a leak in your home and have no idea where it came from? American Leak Detection finds them. Don't ignore it. Water damage is more costly than fire and theft combined. Schedule a free leak inspection at AmericanLeakDetection.com.
American Leak Detection.
Okay, we're in the thick of it now. It's winter, it's colder, and that means it's the perfect time to use your Dream Style stove or fireplace insert. What's that? You still don't have one? Well, now's the time to heat up 2023 with Dream Style's gas, wood, or pellet stoves and fireplace inserts from names like Enviro, Blaze King, Cozy Heat, and Lopi. Dream Style makes it simple with $850 off select models and easy financing with 12 months, no interest, no payments, or low monthly payments. But as with most things in life, this is not going to last for long. Go see them today. The Heat Up 2023 sale ends January 31st. And don't forget about the tax credits. You'll get up to 22% federal tax credit on qualifying stoves and inserts. With that kind of deal, I'd put a fireplace in every room of my house, even the front yard. I know it doesn't make sense, but I would do it anyway, because I could. Dream Style delivers statewide, and you can check it all out in either of their amazing showrooms at 1420 Renaissance across from Sam's Club or in Santa Fe at DeVargas Center. Come on, heat up your 2023 with a stove or fireplace insert from Dream Style Remodeling.
An old radiant heat system is more likely to give out than it could be on a cold winter night. Daniels offers boiler inspections and tune-ups. They specialize in repair, replacements, and new installs, offering a wide variety of high-efficiency heating solutions to keep your family cozy and comfortable this winter. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction for plumbing, heating, cooling, and AC, plus free estimates on replacements and installs. 505-898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Amory here. I am predicting the biggest upset of Super Wildcard Weekend. Tune in to find out on Name 3 Players starting Saturday at 7 a.m. on the Sports Animal.
Like the Adam Sandler movies. This reduces anxiety. Uncut gems.
From the live chat, if you can't get too deep into a thought, reference Jack Handy.
No.
Okay, here we go. Chris Burnett also sitting in with Aaron Burnett tomorrow, 5 to 7.
Double your Burnett action?
And I don't think Chris has ever actually done the show with us. He's if you're familiar with locally produced content, he hosts 10 Drink Minimum, which is a really good podcast here in the Albuquerque community. The mayor of downtown, Chris Burnett, will be joining Aaron Burnett. And I know Chris this weekend at New Mexico Comic-Con, which we don't mess with for reasons. I know he's hosting like a panel with like Mankind and doing some cool stuff this weekend.
So, that's dope.
So I'll probably have some cool stories.
Sorry you got to miss that.
I'm good on never going to Comic-Con.
Well, they have the wrestlers this time.
They have wrestlers every time, but
Oh, do they?
They're so weird over there. Like I don't put laundry out there like that, but I care about other people, so I will not.
Same.
Yeah. Seahawks and 49ers, that's the 2:30 start on Saturday. I like interdivisional. I don't think I can bet against Purdy. I think Purdy, who, by the way, was just the NFC Offensive Rookie of the Month.
Congratulations.
I think he is the truth, and I think that the 49ers are the only team in the NFL with a good quarterback situation going into next year, because I consider that such a money-hungry and destroying of your team position.
Sure.
That if they can keep him at the low rate, keep Lance at his low rate, moved on from Jimmy Garoppolo, but none of that matters in this weekend. Give me the 49ers at home. No, wait, they're on the road.
No, they're at home.
They're at home. Yeah, my bad. Give me the 49ers at home against Seattle.
Yeah, this is an easy one for me. There's a few easy ones this weekend, and this being one of them. I love Gino's story this year. I'm so happy for the dude. He deserves a couple MVP votes. Throw him a bone. The 49ers just too talented.
Mm-hmm.
They got one of the best rosters in football. And then Purdy boy seems like he's the real deal. So give me the Niners relatively easily.
I agree with that. Cool story, Seattle. I don't think I don't think. I think I got an upset, if you want to call it an upset, but it's a better record at a worse record, and it's on the road. The Los Angeles Chargers, sitting at 10-7, will travel to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars.
Jaguar.
Who are hosting, because if you win your division, you get to host. Doesn't matter
Correct.
what your record is. 9-8 at home.
Only if you're in Florida.
What?
Jacksonville and Tampa.
Oh, yeah. I should have done that sooner. LA on the road, Van. I know you were a big Trevor Lawrence guy. I know you were a big Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Jaguar?
Jaguar.
Jagger.
Jaguar. This wraps up the Saturday games. Who do you got?
Well, I hate rooting against our boy Robert Buck D. Gibson. I want his team to have all the success and him to have all the happiness in the world.
Correct.
But I like the Jags at home.
You do.
Sunshine has turned the corner. He knows how to use his weapons. The team is coming in healthy. They've been on a tear the second half of the season. I got Sunshine and the Jaguars winning one at home.
Oh, so this is interesting. Their wide receivers are playing better than they've played. Their wide receivers got a year of experience in a year. And you're like, Fred, that doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
Just trust me on this one.
Yes.
From where they started to where they finished, it's same bodies, different core.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are at the top of the NFL in almost every metric the second half of this season.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They are playing well.
The LA Chargers, I think, are my Super Bowl pick.
Wow.
I think the LA Chargers.
You've said that in confidence. I'm surprised you're saying it out loud.
Well, here's my thing.
Okay.
I don't think the Jaguars are world beaters. And I'm not afraid of the Ravens or the Bengals. I think, looking at the lines, if I was going to play money, I would play money on Los Angeles to go all the way. So I'm going to take the Chargers on the road.
I don't trust their coach. I don't trust the health of their position players. It was a sexy pick at the beginning of the year, but I think a lot of teams have exposed how good they could be. Justin Herbert's the truth, but Sunshine is the truth.
Oh, he's a truther? He's a truther? Is that what you're saying?
It's a 1-6 truther?
Sunshine. Is that what they call Trevor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who is they?
Either Sunshine, well, me personally. Also, I call him like a sexy Easter Island statue. Picture his face. Picture the Easter Island statue. That's the same
okay,
family.
Gotcha.
They're
Yeah,
related.
You're right.
His
you're right.
brow and his nose are.
It's the length of his face.
It's the length of his face.
Yes, his whole face is a T, and he looks like he's cut out of stone with those beautiful blonde locks.
Some of the adjectives that you use are
A little
He needs
telling, aren't they?
He needs a Head and Shoulders commercial.
probably has it.
He does not have one? Really?
I don't know.
Okay. Somebody needs to be fired.
There's a lot of products that need endorsing, like a lot.
Mhm.
If I'm Trevor Lawrence, I think that's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's better than that.
Yeah.
LA on the road.
Jags at home, baby.
Is that it? Duval.
So stupid.
I just have to do that in honor of Vernon.
The Dolphins and the Bills. This one is not one.
Oof. We hinted at it before. Bills might not have to play the second half. And when I say the Bills might not have to play the second half, I don't mean their starters. I mean their whole team. They could just not put anyone out there, and the Dolphins will go 3 and out somehow without a defense in front of them. Like they are practicing against no one. Like they are shadow boxing, and they still get knocked out. That's how bad the Bills are going to beat up on the Dolphins.
The NFL should consider, instead of starting the Giants and Vikings at 2:30, they should consider starting that game at 1 so that they can cut away from the Bills and the Dolphins.
Genius. Wicked schmat.
I can't tell you the name of the Dolphins quarterback. And it's not a bit where I'm like, Hey, what's the name of it? I literally do not know. We'll take one call before we go to break and break down the remainder. Friend of the show, Joseph, joins us. Joseph, how are you, brother?
Good. You guys?
Hey, what's
Doing
up,
good,
Joseph?
man.
So you guys are talking about the an upset of the week. I think I have one.
Ready.
I think it's going to be the Bucks going to beat the Cowboys.
What?
I do.
Joseph, I don't think that's an upset. I think that is just Tom Brady putting in work, doing his thing.
I didn't realize that Tom Brady's 7-0 or 6-0 against the Cowboys, and they're at home. I just think that they're gonna beat the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are gonna lose 2 years in a row in the first round in the playoffs.
Here's a fun fact about Tom Brady. If he reaches the Super Bowl, man, he has the most playoff wins ever.
More than any franchise.
More than all teams.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
His Super Bowl stat he already owns will be playoff wins soon.
Joseph, we're not trying to put you on the spot, but what's your score prediction for this Monday night matchup?
I think that's going to be probably a 7-point game. I think it'll be about 28-21.
28-21. I got it right here. 28-21. Joseph has the Bucks over the Cowboys. Have a heck of a call, my dude.
All right, I'll see you guys.
I like him a lot. I don't know how to hang up, Griff. You'll have to do it.
I'm with Joseph. I got the Bucks too. I got the Cowboys going up early.
Right.
Controlling the game.
Right.
Dak throws a second half interception.
Right.
Gives Tom Brady a couple extra possessions.
Right.
Wins it in the fourth quarter.
We'll talk more about that and the remaining playoff games, including the Giants at the Vikings and the Ravens at the Bengals whenever we get back from the live chat. When you have Tessa Mintez host the show tomorrow. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. It would be kind of short notice, and we already have the Burnett boys lined up. I don't think Tessa's ever done the show with us.
She should.
I feel like she knows sports.
We'll talk about whatever she wants. She gets the program.
There's one person in town. She's the new Steve Stucker.
Aw, I want to be the new Steve Stucker.
You don't have the Q rating. Look at your face.
Q rating?
Yeah.
What, you accusing me of storming the Capitol?
Not QAnon.
Oh.
Q.
Oh, okay, cool.
Griffin Van knows so little about the industry that he believed the Q rating was if you were QAnon enough to storm the Capitol.
Hey, speaking of my face.
Oh, God.
Steph Griffin thinks I'm cute.
That's a C.
Not in my mind.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with the CBS Sports Minute. Derek Carr will be a confounding problem for a handful of NFL teams shortly. He's done in Vegas, and he'll probably be a starter somewhere next season. But does your team need to call the Raiders? Carr might be better than the current guy, but can he take your team to the next level? If you're a fan, you're probably thinking, you know what? Derek Carr's not bad. You could do worse, which is fine. You don't hold a parade, but at least Carr is worth a solid fist bump after he signs with your team. I'm Andrew Perloff.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. We see it every day. People hurt in car wrecks being misled by the insurance companies in order to minimize the amount of money they have to pay. When the insurance company tells you you don't need an attorney, that's when you know you need an attorney. Want a fair settlement? Don't attempt to deal with the insurance company on your own. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today at 544-4444. We'll fight hard to get you all the money you deserve and keep you out of the courtroom.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
For over 80 years, New Mexicans have been able to rely on one place for the best prices and selection of furniture. American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, located at I-25 in Comanche. And now is the time if you need any furniture, mattresses, or accessories for your home. American is the place to go. Because right now, during the MLK Savings Event, save save up to 20% off, or take 36 months to pay. Great quality, fantastic prices. American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, located at I-25 in Comanche.
With a new year typically comes new resolutions, and those resolutions tend to fade away in weeks. It's Jeff Symbieta. How about making a resolution that you can actually keep and will make you feel better and look better for a long, long time? Schedule an appointment with NuMale. Guys, NuMale helps with things like depression, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. And for men and ladies who are dealing with hair loss, NuMale has state-of-the-art options to help. Call NuMale at 505-652-1688 or online at NuMale, that's NuMale.com. Their professionals will walk you through the options, and then you pick what's best for you to regrow hair. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle to stop hair loss and regrow hair. FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser. It's proven to regrow hair. They offer NeoGraft hair transplants, which produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. Men, ladies, call NuMale at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or online at NuMale.com.
When you finally marry the woman who's been by your side for a while, you know what one of the coolest things is? Instead of introducing her to friends as my girlfriend, now you get to say, I'd like you to meet my wife. She's right next to you, her arm in yours. You always feel like $1 million when she's with you. Everywhere you go, you introduce her as your girlfriend. Now, though, with that diamond from John Thomas Jewelers on her finger and your beautiful wedding behind you, you introduce her as my wife. You love saying that, and she loves hearing it. Gentlemen, I'm John Thomas. I say no more of that, my girlfriend. From now on, I'd like you to meet my wife. Come see us at John Thomas Jewelers for her diamond that makes the transformation complete. And be sure to stop in after the wedding and introduce us to your wife. Visit us on the 3rd floor of the Lewis University Building on Louisiana, 1 block south of Menaul.
The king of sports talk.
I have not given myself enough credit lately.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
All right, we're on the final one. Final one of the week for me and you. Aaron Burnett, Chris Burnett sitting in for us tomorrow. No relation, Griff. They're not related. They're just
by blood.
What is the other form of relation?
They could be brothers.
I just said they're not related.
Eskimo brothers.
Oh, God.
Not even by marriage?
I would like for this episode of the show to stop.
All right, give me your hot takes. The rest of the wild card weekend.
Giants at Vikings on Sunday. I think both of these teams are booty. I don't understand why they're both here. Outside of the NFC North was the worst football division in all of football. And the Giants, welcome for the first time in a long time. I think the New Jersey Giants lose on the road to the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, we're going Oppo again. Daniel Jones has been a efficient quarterback in the second half of this season. No really flashes of brilliance, no big plays, no Patrick Mahomes, crazy highlights. He just gets the job done, keeps his team in the game. The Vikings, we all know, have an NFL record, 11 wins in one-score games, which they beat the New York Giants in a one-score game earlier in the year. The Giants get their redemption. The Giants beat the Minnesota Vikings on the road and then lose in horrible fashion to whoever they have to play next week. Neither of these two teams are contenders.
I'm going to say something that's not going to surprise you or any friend of this show. Not a sellout as of right now in St. Paul.
It's pretty sad.
Fans do not care.
It's pretty sad.
They know it's not real. Vikings fans know that this is not real.
But you would think the fan would want to show up and watch the game that they can win.
This is probably the one.
They ain't winning another one if they win this one. Same thing with the Giants. I think the Giants are going to win in a squeaker, but they're going to get blown out next week, whoever they play.
Ravens and Bengals, this is the one of the ones I think. Sunday Night Football, Cincinnati at home. Joe Burrow got the whole spotlight. The Ravens should get whooped on because they don't have the right quarterback.
Correct.
But
they might have a third stringer. Huntley might not play either.
But there's something special about interdivisional. There's something special about rising to the moment. I cannot in good conscience go against the Bengals. They're not the Bills, but how fitting it would be if at the end of this AFC thing, you had the Bills and the Bengals face off again after the narrative of this season. Give me Cincinnati at home over the Ravens.
Yeah, I think it's going to be easy. If you wanted to make a case that the Ravens will play their hearts out and it's game 3 of the year in this rivalry, if you want to say, give me the Ravens and the points, I might say, okay, that's a decent bet in the playoffs. Cincinnati's going to win. And no, you're not going to beat Joe Burrow without Lamar Jackson. There's no way. No way.
Friend of the show, Joseph, said the Buccaneers are going to beat the Cowboys at home. I don't know if you call this as an upset or not, but Cowboys got like 8 more wins than the Buccaneers do on the year. There's not enough wide receivers in Tampa Bay. I still think Tom Brady is better than anyone he ever plays against. I don't think Dak Prescott is bad. He's not Tom Brady. Tony Pollard is good. He's not Fournette. The wide receiver core is better in Dallas, even though CeeDee Lamb will drop a big ball at some point. I cannot ever go against Tom Brady.
Same.
It is the Buccaneers at home, and I hate it because we're going to be at Howie's Sports Page on Monday night, and they're doing their big halftime drawing for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And
5 of them.
500s and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And there will be Dallas fan there.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to enjoy the night. But there's no sun and mud bill for the team in Arlington. Give me the Buccaneers at home.
Dak Prescott led the NFL in interceptions, even though he missed 5 games.
It's pretty impressive.
You know who else has done that? I'm asking for you know who else has done that? Guess. Hey, Fred, guess.
Dak Prescott.
He's the only one to ever do that this year. Tom Brady, baby. This is what he does. Tom Brady makes you doubt him. Tom Brady's done. Tom Brady's a loser. There's no way he can do it again. Tampa Bay's having a down year. Tampa Bay has a losing record. Guess what? Tom Brady's back in the playoffs. Welcome back, Tom. You're going to win again.
Tricks you into a thing.
Yes. And that's exactly what the Cowboys are thinking.
We
dim boys.
And
we got 4 more wins. We're the favorites.
He super threw everyone off when he put out those weird social media posts of him kissing his kid on the lips and then them sitting like lap on lap, and that was super weird. And then taking weird Instagram photos of them at the pool.
Okay. Our algorithms are different. I didn't get that.
You didn't.
Yeah, that one missed me. I'm sorry.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever saw.
Sucks we don't got another segment because I'd like to talk about that.
When's the last time you kissed your father on the lips?
0 times ever.
I think that's the correct answer for everyone out there. This is not what Tom Brady thinks.
Forehead tops.
Like when you're a Babers? Okay. Maybe. That's a fully walking, talking child. That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then they're taking selfies together, sitting on like a pool, like lounger or whatever, and it's like their legs interlocked together. And I'm like, what is going on here? This is weird, Tom.
Okay.
Tommy, this is weird.
All right.
Don't put that on the internet.
That's how we're ending this program?
It's not the curveball you think it is?
I'm about to do some diligent research.
What research is there to do?
Oh, because I can't believe a word you say ever.
If you Google Tom Brady kissing things, he kisses a lot of people.
Describe what you're seeing.
That is a loving moment in between a father and son.
He's kissed him on the back of the neck.
Kiss him on the back of the neck, not mouth to mouth. And then he's just sitting on his lap. That's not as bad as you described. Not great. Not a good look. Not a good look either. Not as bad as you described.
Final words.
Too much for the time allotted, my friend. Anything we didn't cover, make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff, JJ, and A. Marie.
Steph Griffin, anything?
Nope, not a thing.
Good job, everyone. GG.
The Burnett's will see you tomorrow, Burke.
Way better.